Sonic. Got it out. Sonic Gamer. I am more than willing to talk about Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. I just wish we had a release date. Like, I love the trailer. Like, it's more of what I wanted from Curse of the Moon 1 than some. I just needed a release date. It says coming soon. I like to think that it'll come out maybe late July or August, sometime during the summer. I don't see them holding on to it until September or October. Though thematically that would make more sense. I'm hoping it's the summer. No, I don't think it's next year. The game looks too far complete to be held out until next year. Ali. Hey, Brandon, thank you for the tier 1. 3 months. Wonky Dick 4. It's about hitbox. Hey, Dark Shadow, thank you for the tier 1 as well. 25 months. Jesus Christ, 25 months of memory. Mom. No. It's ma'am. Thank you very much. Spartan, thank you very much for the bits. Like, hold on, let me do this. Like, what the fuck? That's a DBZ. No, that's DBZ wrap up. No, I don't need that. No, I need, let's see here. Last time on the level 1 Darkness Simulator. Sora slapped Beast in the face, clearing up his memory loss. We had our first poo break of the stream, and then we traveled to ancient Grecian hell, where Johnny managed to get himself killed 32 times over the course of a full hour. How long will it take for Johnny to defeat Hades? And how many more times will he feel the heat? Find out now in episode 5, The Darkness of Hell. We're all just assuming this is a Dave Chappelle reference, right? Just the way we're enunciating darkness. Hey, UAC, thank you for the tier 1 as well. And you as well, Spider Knife. Hey, Rob, how's it going, man? Oh, and Clockwork Fenrir. Oh, for some reason your name didn't show up on the list. That's so weird. Is it because... Oh, because you converted from a Twitch Prime sub to a tier 1. Oh, that's really weird. I don't know why the hell they wouldn't put you on the list, though. That's just as much of a sub as a regular sub, in my opinion. Hey, Nostalgia Soundwave, tier 1. Thank you. Potato ISP, I have not played The Last of Us 2. I plan on to at some point, but not right now. The game is in the household, but my brother Mark is currently playing it right now. And I'm not going to go and get a second copy for myself. I'll wait until he's finished. Or I can play the game when he's not around. He's at work right now, so. But I'm not in any rush to really play the game right now. I didn't really go ahead and... I didn't read any story leaks or spoilers, so I have no idea what's going on in that game, so I'd ask you guys to refrain from that. So, it's just that I'm just not interested in playing the game right now. Hey, Park, thank you for the tier 1. 28-month hub. Hope you're ready for Smash on Saturday. You're going to be seeing some interesting memes on my end. Oh, okay. Hopefully nothing racist. Hopefully you're not stuck on... You're still not stuck in Hades. Yeah, I am still. Like, I am still in the underworld because I had to end the stream. One, because I had other things to do that night, and two, I really didn't want to go overtime doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, this could very well be that for the entirety of the stream. I don't want it to be. But we have our work cut out for us. Hey, Sherman, I appreciate you watching the channel. Thank you. Yes, I am Johnny O Johnny Versus. Hey, Pat.
Okay, there we go. Did you forget the music? I don't know.
I was going to check in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're back with more Kingdom Hearts 2 Level 1 Critical. We're still in the Underworld because I was here. We died about 32 times here in about an hour span. And this is very much known as, like, one of the walls of this challenge run. because a lot is thrown at you at once, and you can only get hit like once. I say you can get hit twice, but that's not true. If you get hit the second time, you die.
Yeah.
So that's where we are now. So one thing that I want to try and change up this time compared to last week is I want to use more blizzards before I decide to use Bushido.
I just noticed you have the Land of Dragons Keyblade equipped right now.
This gives me MP Rage, and MP Rage gives you more MP when you get hit. So I'm getting hit a lot, even with downtime.
But I've got to talk to Hades. What was that?
Gotta try and make the most out of it. It says Pat's coming in a little loud. That's new.
We have to go.
Turned down my microphone, so hopefully.
Oh, okay, maybe that's it.
Yeah. Still trying to work with the Yeti now for Discord, because I want to try and transition this mic fully now.
Now, what mic is that again?
A Blue Yeti Nano.
Now, what's Nano?
Basically, it's just a cheaper version of the, a cheaper and smaller version of the Yeti, pretty much.
Know your place.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Limits consume all your MP,
Yeah.
but you don't need all your MP to activate them, do you?
No, it can be any amount of MP, so...
Okay,
if you
but it
want
just
spam
takes the remainder
Blizzard-
of it.
Yeah, if you want to spam Blizzards and then do the limit for the final one, feel free.
Really? Yeah, so it can be at 1 MP, yeah. Hey, Diaz Mike, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Alright, so I'm going to be doing my, again, I'm waiting around. Oh, he's not throwing fireballs at me.
There.
That's so bizarre. Maybe I'm not far away enough. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I
There,
appreciate
yeah.
that, Goofy. Thank you for looking out for me, Goofy. Close enough.
Know your place.
So I activated Bushido already because I got a little nervous with the Lancers. Because I was in the middle of my Blizzard. I was in the middle of recovering from my Blizzard animation. Did I get the? Okay, yeah, I did. I did get the Lancers. All we have left here is Shadow. All right, room is. Okay, room is. God damn! What the? Oh, I'm still. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. All right, that's what happened.
Retaliating Slash.
Yeah, retaliating slash kept me close to him, and I was locked onto him. That was very interesting. Where's my soundbite?
Whoa!
That's the wrong one. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think Retaliating Slash is only really... I know there's one boss it's recommended for, but most of the other ones people don't recommend.
I use it for Sephiroth.
Yeah, I think it's Sephiroth is the one boss that you like want it for. Because the rest of the other ones, you can just take advantage of the once more second chance thing and just get comboed in the air. That's how you live
Just get hit in the
game
face
every time.
repeatedly. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I thought 2 Lancers normally spawn there.
I don't know, the other guy was getting coffee.
Hey, Virtual Cosmo, thank you for the tier 1.
That's it. That's it. Take that.
Hey, John, are you aware that during the Barbossa battle, if Captain Jack dies, you die? Yes.
Oh, yes.
I learned that during my first playthrough so many years ago. And
I can
probably going to happen a lot during this one.
I can also direct you to the SGB playthrough.
Is that what happened with Matt?
I think with Matt, it happened like 4 or 5 times that Jack kept dying for whatever reason. Luna, you have not missed anything at all. We just started, so...
Oh, I appreciate the potion. Thank you. Have you decided what to do for Monday streams if not maybe you can finally finish Octopath? I was thinking of, legit, Ian, I was actually thinking about that. Since I have no current plans for Monday because, well, honestly, I mean, we can get into it. My schedule as of late has been a fucking mess. For both good and bad reasons. but I kind of want to get through the Hades Gauntlet first before I start getting into it. Otherwise, I'll never finish anything. Maybe SpongeBob? No. I plan on doing a versus video for Rehydrated, but I don't plan on doing a live stream.
Yeah. It was, you know, it was really weird. THQ's requirements for getting like review copies for that were like surprisingly like really high. For I don't know why. For like the amount of like congruent viewers you gotta have and stuff like that. It was way higher than any of like the Activision remakes or stuff like that. So.
We're talking like specifically live streaming the game?
No, for like YouTube channel review.
Really?
Like your, yeah. It was really weird. Like I was thinking.
We want to make sure only the biggest channels cover this game.
So weird because like Activision was just basically handing out review copies like crazy for
everybody's an angry Nintendo nerd now. He hasn't been called that in over. Do you even watch the show? God damn it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh god. Okay. So I think we can Blizzard strat probably when there aren't Lancers. If there's Lancers, take no prisoners.
Hold on, I thought I had high potions on my shortcuts.
Check it out.
No, I don't. I'm gonna save here.
Yeah, while you're also here, I would de-equip Retaliate Slash.
Yeah, we could probably. Oh wait, I should have done that before. I mean, actually no, because as soon as I exit the room, it's gonna lock onto everything I have. So what are you guys' thoughts on Min Min making it to Smash? I think it's cool that she got in, but this means that Spirits can be promoted to fighter status. Maybe a certain Aegis driver can get a second chance. I don't know who Aegis driver is.
I mean,
Maybe I do. I just don't recognize the name.
Yeah, I thought Min Min out of all the ARMS characters was definitely the right choice for that. She looks really cool. I want to get my hands on the character first. I know my brain is going to be tested with the whole like right arm, left arm thing.
Yeah, we're getting Tekken in this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. It's like when I saw that, I was like, oh god, oh no, we're going Tekken on this. Oh god. But yeah, they're doing a great job with that. But yeah, Eddie's spirit character now has a chance. So like Rex, Shantae, and Leon are back in there.
Yeah, it's one of those where, again, I've said it so many times before that I literally do not care who gets in Smash nowadays. So when they tell me that I have an ARMS representative in there, I'm like, all right. I didn't really care who got in. So
yeah.
Min Min's in, Min Min's in.
Go now.
But I've got to talk to Hades.
What was that?
Yeah, like I was satisfied with the base roster, and then like Joker got announced literally right after, so it's like, okay, I am good. I am good. Give me whoever you want at this point.
Yeah, people are still like. I was honestly kind of waiting for Sakurai. It's like, but Amiibos are still a thing.
Know your place.
Oh god. Okay, Pokemon Unite. It's like there was something on the tip of my tongue, and I was like, I'm gonna talk about something. All right, so yeah, the Pokemon event, Part 2, happened earlier this week, and they announced Pokemon Unite. It is a Pokemon MOBA. It is Pokemon League of Legends. And man, you want to talk about losing my interest immediately. It's like as soon as it was announced it was a MOBA, I was like, oh god damn it. It's like I don't know. It's like I can't remember the last time I played a Pokemon spinoff anyway. To be fair, but man, it's like a MOBA. It was like, oh, that's the one like sort of shield that just prevents me from John giving a fuck.
The funny thing was, we lost internet starting Monday because when the sprinkler guy came over to fix our sprinklers, he actually unplugged our internet by accident back there. So we had to wait until Wednesday to get that up. Then finally, when I get internet again, that's literally what I come back to. It's like, oh god, what the hell happened?
Hey, Kelly, thank you very much for a Twitch Prime. 22 months.
So I gotta say, one of my favorite new things on Twitch is like they have it like the number like actively rolls if there's a big number of people. It doesn't just change the number. So like when your live stream started, it's just this big roll of numbers, like up to like 200 people coming in. It's great.
I think hold on, it says it says a lot when the toothbrushing game is more interesting. Yeah. Age of 5, thank you for the tier 1. Holy crap, what's gonna happen at 30? I have no idea. Absolutely, actually, I don't have any idea. Someone was saying that I think the dislikes on the direct is necessary. Well, you have to understand, like that's what the dislikes are for.
Yeah.
I mean, you hit the dislike button when you dislike something, and a lot of people didn't like it, so...
I have to remind you of, you know, any time of, like, they're in the pilot thing, they're in, what do you call it, Federation Force, people weren't happy with the announcement. They hit the dislike. That's kind of what people do. Yeah, with the Lancers, I'd say, well, let's just use the limit on those guys right away. Just give them no chance.
Yeah, so our stream today is at 5 o'clock. I know I've been really inconsistent with the damn time slots, like over the past couple of weeks. I was looking for the Lancers and I got scared. See, I was waiting for the Lancer to get close to me.
Oh god, there's 2 waves of Miscellaneous Lancers in this one? God.
Oh, what? Alright, you see those bubbles that are surrounding me right there? That was a potion. That was a healing item being sent to me. And I fucking lost it. Did I get cured before I lost and the belly just did that much damage?
Is there anything that could kill you?
I'm gonna assume that I was healed, but I just took way too much damage from that. RC4000, thank you for the tier 1. Cake. Yeah, I like cake. Nostalgia Silent Wave, and every time I get a question on whether I'm going to cover something or this or that or something or other for a Versus video, the answer is always eventually. Again, I don't mean to like shortchange the question like that, but I get those kind of questions all the time. And the best thing I can say is eventually. Punisher, I'm going to assume you just came into the stream like a few seconds ago. Yeah, because we just finished talking about Newman. That's it. Yeah, again, I don't really play ARMS. So I have no real strong feelings towards the character. I thought the reveal trailer was funny. But that's because, you know, I enjoy Captain Falcon hijinks.
Smash characters fighting over Smash invitations is like my new favorite aesthetic in these trailers, and I want it to continue.
That's it.
So I just I jump and I hit the bat once and it causes the reaction to that. I didn't even use any MP for that, so that's actually really good.
It's sweet.
Hyrule Hijinks, John, where is Matt? He's his own man. I don't know. He's probably at work or he's probably at home.
I'm sorry.
Like, nobody's obligated to come visit these streams. The room's open, but it's also like, I don't keep track of their lives and all that sort of shit. I don't know. Where's Matt? Ask Matt. Unless he blocked you on Twitter. You know? In which case, that's not my problem. Oh, I didn't. Okay, no, I used the potion. Never mind.
No, you're
okay.
Yeah, he's probably jacking off.
Think about it.
Take that. That's it.
Oh, I have no idea where Elvis is. No, wait, no, Elvis is not dead. He just went home.
So, you know, he's just been living in his apartment for years.
Oh god. See that. So this might destroy the chat. But thoughts on Ian and Flint having the possibility of writing for the games. I may not care too much for Sonic that story, but man, it's like that really got under a lot. So I don't want to say a lot of people's skin. That's an exaggeration. But that really got under the skin of a few folks. When I mentioned that, I was like, "What did I say?" It's like I make a simple fucking suggestion, not the first one to make that suggestion for the record, and it's like heresy. It's like, you piece of shit.
Like, I love my lengthy comment in your video when it comes to like color stories. Like, I don't mind it for colors just because like the difference between that and like Lost World and Forces is that colors played it very simple by just being a Sonic versus Eggman story and didn't go above that kind of thing. With Lost World and Forces, it feels like it tries to have its cake and eat it too, and that writing style just doesn't.
It just doesn't work for that kind of setting. Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's why, I know a lot of people bring up Unleashed, and I still enjoy that story too, but I'm also okay with colors and its more simple approach. It's just when you try to combine those two, it doesn't really work. Okay.
Your pain shall be twofold.
Blue Dino, I honest to God don't know if you're Come On Baby. It's just me to like, come on, John, you can do it. Or if it's a fucking Oogie Boogie reference.
On, baby.
You.
Oh god, no! Yes! Sora, Donald, the Goofy, I agree.
Are you some kind of hero?
Oh god.
I'm no hero.
How many attempts was
my
that guy?
God.
How many attempts was that?
Alright.
Oh fuck, I made coffee. That's right. Hold on a
My
second.
name.
I'm Sora.
Oh fuck. It's lukewarm.
It seems we were fated to meet.
I cure egg
Maybe
upstairs,
you
like I
need a
make a
guardian.
coffee and then I get distracted, and then like an hour later.
Thanks, but no.
Oh,
That
god,
happens
I made
a
it.
couple of times. I'm ashamed to admit. Really looking forward to like that cup of coffee. Like as it's not like blistering hot, but hot enough where you feel it going down your throat. I like that feeling. Where the fuck were you?
You had to do that challenge alone, Koopa. Chat, just for the love of God, save.
Damn, John, my hands hurt from type of feel the heat. I ain't asking. That's your fault. I did ask for a death count in this specifically. Oh no, wait, did we ask for a feel the heat?
Hell.
I'm gonna assume I did, but I'm gonna act like I didn't.
For it, but people did it anyway.
Yeah.
John, why?
What? John, what?
I thought I was your
Oh,
one
I get it.
black
You're
friend.
pronouncing my name phonetically. You see, there's a Y at the end of Johnny's. It's like, John Y.
No, that's John I. Get it right,
okay.
son.
Sorry, father. How's it going, Jason?
Oh, okay. I actually talked to Sync for the first time yesterday, and now I'm pissed I'm not your only black friend.
What the fuck? I have you know that I had multiple black friends in high school that I haven't really kept in touch with.
It's
except
not
for Marche.
fair!
Yeah. The only one I really keep in touch
This
with.
is supposed
The only
to
one
be
I
fun.
sort of keep in touch with is Marche. But everybody else I just don't keep in touch with because it's after high school. That's it. maybe during a Facebook high school reunion sort of thing. I don't know. But I don't even use Facebook anymore, so that's out of the picture.
Facebook's for old people, though, so I mean...
I'm not going to argue against that.
I got Heartless all over the underworld now.
So no, I've been okay over here.
You just keep working on turning
That face when Jace is not the
heartless,
token black
and
friend
it'll be
anymore.
all mine.
Just surprise Pikachu face.
Right, chat.
Hey,
now,
Miss One Love enjoyed. Thank you very much for the Twitch Prime.
Cerberus, go!
Chat, is this better?
Oh wait, hold on, shut. You lowered your voice yourself. All right, hold on. Let me bring you back up on Discord.
Wait, what? No.
Happened like 2 times already.
Fun fact: Johnny's is a British way of saying condom. Oh, great. Because Johnny is also a fucking another word for toilet. And now I'm learning it's also another term for a I'm also learning it's another term for a condom.
Toilet condoms.
Can we? Is there anything else I should be aware of? Because I kind of like want all the vulgar nicknames. Johnson means penis, but my name's not Johnson. It's just John. So I was thinking going backwards, but
No, you're going the right way.
oh, that's right. The souls are going the backwards, which means
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want you to know our wonderful language. Well, I mean, lay it on me. I'm always down for learning cultural differences and languages and slang.
Oh, hey, look, it's my favorite baseball character. From Final Fantasy II.
Yeah, I think so.
Getting his practice sessions in with the best forms.
Hurry!
All right.
Sorry. You
Boss
don't need to do
Back
the
to
wavy
Soul,
hand.
right back to
Just
Hades.
point it up there.
Whoever did those Johnny porn accounts, I hope they're keeping notes. By the way, fucking that Sonic Colors review goes live, and I get a text from Gareth. It's like, hey, John, I saw that you recently put out a Sonic Colors video, but I'm not gonna watch it. It's way too political for my taste. Sonic Colors is a very that's a deep cut, but like Sonic Colors is a very political game.
It also makes you get demonetized on YouTube.
Why?
There are some copyright laws in the universe that will stop. One of them being PMCA.
We live in reality, Sonic.
You know, right now I'm gearing up to do another round of like Ratchet and Clank game, and I'm just wondering, with like all the innuendos in the title, which video is gonna get demonetized first? Because I got size matters, I got quest for booty. Like, I think quest for booty's probably gonna be the one that places the most money. It's gonna get demonetized first.
See, does the little head thing.
So,
This is not
if you
Kingdom
play
Hearts 1
Laughter
server, so I have
2
to-
on stream, will you get hit with like a porn notice or whatever? Well, you know, like a ban for playing porn on your stream?
Oh, what?
Wait, repeat that?
For games like Last of Us 2, Mass Effect, God of War, if there's sex on screen, does that count as pornography?
Yes. Because it's pornographic in nature, and I think that's all that counts.
Having to censor this is gonna be a pain.
Ooh, yes, that Let's Play's cancer. Ah, okay, I wasn't at full HP.
I mean, at least we don't live in the days where a Mosaic filter would kill your computer.
My God, I still don't understand that. My computer was usually generally very good about processing those effects in real time, except that effect. I don't know why.
Know your place.
Oh, I didn't mean to do Bushido shit.
In the bedroom?
Hey,
Oh,
don't
fuck those lanterns. Fuck this lantern.
Tell
Blue
your
Dino,
friend.
yeah, remember that one streamer who covered Heavy Rain Naughty Bits of the stream window? Yeah, because I think he was playing it blind, and he didn't know there was a shower scene in that game. So he was frantically using his webcam to cover the bits. I mean, you can still see them. My favorite part, though, is that like around the end of that, after the panicky, like he ends it with like, "They are nice, though," and that's it. Like I only saw a clip of that. Everything is an innuendo if you try hard enough. I agree. Hey, Dennis, thank you very much. It's a weird looking cat.
What? Excuse.
When the cutscene play out so I can actually drink my coffee. Hey, how's it going, John?
So I started up Dark Souls Star Wars Edition the other day. And I can see why people compare it to Dark Souls, because it's got the same kind of weight to the controls, I guess.
Oh, did I mess up my auto push? It's reload. Shit. Okay. Just gotta do it. At the very least, you do get some time for this. But I gotta watch out.
Get up
Those
on
lunges
his
do
back.
a lot of fucking damage. Well, I'm just also just out of.
Get up on his back.
No. Can I do that with Cerberus?
No.
Oh, he's a big fucking dog, man. Never say never.
So, did you see the the lawsuit yesterday?
About what?
So, a guy is suing Twitch because of e-bots.
Because of what?
Twitch cam girls.
What?
What's the basis?
He bruised his meat from jerking too much. That's literally in the lawsuits. And me
I
and
don't have
Linky are like,
to that.
no, this can't be a real thing. So me, Linky, and Sync, we all look into it. This is an actual lawsuit where a guy is claiming damage to his member, damage to his electronics from getting it on his electronics.
Sounds more like a you problem.
And the worst part, this isn't the first time. This guy has been trying stuff like this for the last 11 years. He sued Microsoft, Blizzard, Sony, and Nintendo all at the same time.
That
He sued
doesn't
Blizzard
sound like
because
a
of level requirements for mounts. He sued Nintendo because a Nintendo Wii update broke his hacked Wii. He sued Sony because he was saying slurs and stuff on PS Plus, and so he got banned from PSN. And then he sued Microsoft because he got a red ring of death years after they went ahead and put in new policies to cover red rings of death.
Oh, Christ.
He's just trying to get money.
Yeah, I mean, I got that already.
By any means necessary.
It's like, I gotta win at some point, right? Or maybe they'll settle for arbitration and give me $1 million just to shut me up.
I'm content with letting Warren do most of the body work. Because
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much damage these balls do. Because I wasn't
Beat
at
him
full.
up,
I
Warren.
wasn't at full HP when they killed me the first time. Ow. I know. I think that's a reaction command right there.
Yeah, the one where the
Where he does like the
head
two,
goes.
like the clap, basically.
Yeah.
Problem is that I'm way too fucking nervous.
I think you're at the point now in the fight where it's pretty consistent that he'll do it.
Do I just have to be in the middle of it?
Yeah, I think you just have to be in the middle.
Why don't you just go to like Zendatsu mode and chop off the heads?
Oh, I can't do that. We live in reality, Jason.
Think a key can cut anything.
Oh shit. Oh god.
So Sora does not abide by the rules of nature. Got it. Oh, those hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Thank you, Warren.
Oh my Christ. He's just gonna keep ball spamming.
So, John, what's your
Stop
weirdest
loading!
sponsorship requirement?
Wait, what?
what's your weirdest sponsorship requirement?
Oh, I guess the okay, I guess the most recent one is actually Harry's. Because God, hold on, I want to finish this boss fight first. Otherwise, I'm gonna get distracted.
Well, I guess I'll go first. The reason why I bring it up is because I just kind of had that realization after Markiplier's stream yesterday.
What's that?
Because he got sponsored by Ninjala to do a Ninjala stream for it launching.
Okay.
Part of the sponsorship requirement is that he has to go live an hour prior to the game launching. And just BS for an hour. He can't even talk about that it's a Ninjala stream until the embargo lifts.
Okay.
And then the game soft launches 30 minutes before the embargo lifts. So people are seeing online that the game's launched. They see on the thumbnail it's Ninjala, but he just can't say anything about it, and he's just buying time as much as he can.
Okay, I was nervous for nothing. I wasn't sure if there was something I had to press, like on time. No, so I was just saying. In terms of just strangeness for prerequisites for Harry's, I couldn't use the razor to shave my head, and that's the only reason. That's the only reason why I took it in the first place was because, all right, you know, I did Dollar Shave Club last year, and I used it to shave my head, and they had no problem with it. So when I told them I had the intention of doing that again, they said no, it has to be for your face. I was like, well, I like the beard that I have right now. You know, I don't want to get rid of it. So just for the sake of, you know, because I got to make money because CPM is so low throughout the whole fucking year. All right, I'll shave the beard off and go to my goatee look for a bit. The thing is that I made that Harry's promo like 2 weeks ago, and when everything was set and good for the colors video, and after I got approval for it, my beard was growing back, and I had to deliberately postpone the colors video. So when I was filming the live action bits, I had to shave again. Like I had to shave or use clippers to get my goatee back because, you know, what does it say if I promote a product where I shave my face and then like 5 seconds later I got a beard again?
Don't you know call me Johnny as a time wizard?
Some call me Wolfman.
Man, this guy's got a lot of fucking testosterone. I mean, holy shit.
I'm just reminded of the SpongeBob movie with Dennis of just him just growing the beard within like 5 seconds.
So,
Harry's also
John,
grows hair back. Find out.
So John, for you to get the sponsorship deal, we need you to have a little more hair for you to cut off. Oh, you mean like this?
I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I'm losing hair every year. Oh. Yeah, so that was very strange. The Squarespace stuff is weird too because those are attached to Spotlight videos, which, you know, never do as well as regular Versus stuff because, you know, it's a sub-series. So it's really not oh, well, unless it's Sonic related, because they'll take off eventually. I think like the most successful spotlights I've ever done were the randomizers for SA2, and those are technically Twitch archives. Fuck you, Sonic. Like, I hate you so much. Let it be known that I love and hate making Sonic videos because Sonic videos are so easy to make. Like that color script.
So many.
That color script. I did in 4 hours. Like, I just sat down, just went to town, didn't stop, and then it's like 4 hours later, oh, I already got 7 pages. Alright, I'll stop. Because I don't want another fucking marathon of the video. And I didn't break a sweat. And it's like, if every video could be like that, that'd be fantastic. But every video can't be like that. I'm expecting something similar with Black Knight, only with a lot more bitching about wrist cramps.
The wrist cramps aren't that bad. That's kind of blown out of proportion.
No. Well, the wrist cramps are only as bad as how fierce you're swinging the Wiimote. And, Like, to be fair to the game, it doesn't ask much for detecting motion, but you still do it a lot. Like, that's my biggest issue with Black Knight is the amount of wrist flicking you have to do like combos and all that sort of thing until you like discover like really broken techniques, and fucking I'm spamming the fuck out of that homing sword spin.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, if you're doing combos, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, well, wait, that's a design flaw though. I feel that is a point against the game.
The only time I can think combos are necessary
All we gotta do
is in the boss fights, really, to get the S ranks.
Well, I don't give a fuck about 5 stars
but that key is kind of particular.
on that
It
one.
won't work
It's
for just
easy.
anybody.
Like,
And
the
that
bosses
kid
will
ain't
go
no
down in 20 seconds or
pushover.
less.
I don't doubt it. Like, I'm pretty sure, like,
think this calls for a
with
woman's
the
touch?
proper use of the guard and soul surge, and just parrying all together, that you can bring the bosses down together. It's just like, but how good does it feel? That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. I just find it funny because they knew the bosses were so easy that you could take them out within, like 20 seconds. That if you go into the gallery section, it's only like 3 minutes for them to show off each and every single boss on how to get the best ring.
Yeah.
And I wish more developers would do stuff like that, where they have one of the developers who's really good at the game, so they take, do footage on, okay, here's how you get an S rank, or here's how you get 5 stars or whatever.
I'm just reminded from earlier this week of just Sakurai.
Oh,
Like, what the
Sakurai flexing for like 5 minutes. Like idiots.
Yeah.
Here.
I don't know why you guys find it so hard. It's so easy.
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Goldmember is
God,
asking, did you
come
ever
on,
go
how
back
long
to
have
your
you been
old
playing?
color scripts and reference it for this one? No, I did not. I deliberately did not go back
You
to my
want
old
another
SGB review.
adventure?
Yeah, tracking down
The
some
old
friends,
fresh.
wiping out some
You
heartless.
know. Because, I mean, there's merit to doing that
Heroes always
for the
busy.
sake of throwing
You know
in maybe a few references to the old video to those that like really grew up with the channel. I hate saying that. But I wanted to. I didn't want to go back and see how I referenced it earlier. I just wanted to just write for their game as if I was playing it, like after a long time. So, and that's how I looked at it. I'm gonna be looking at Black Knight the same way. I'm gonna be referencing how much I fucking despise the game back when it came out. But afterwards, I'm just gonna be looking at. All right, it's think of it as like a sequel to my Secret Rings versus video.
But I want to go back to Black Knight again because it has been a while since I've touched it. But it's like I feel like Black Knight is still the one 3D Sonic game that actually has gotten multiple characters right, like out of all of them.
Now, what do you figure? Like you said, multiple characters, but the only one that's really the same from throughout the whole thing is Sonic.
I mean, in terms of like that, you still only have to play as Sonic throughout the entire time, but the other characters are very much of that variation of Sonic kind of thing.
Oh, okay. You're talking about gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
It's
Thinking
not
like
that you
all
can
except
only
for
play as the other
Knuckles,
characters
maybe.
in like 5 levels, and that's it.
Remember what I told you. Victory in the games comes down to 2
I'm talking for
simple
3D
words.
Sonic guys, yeah.
No, Ali, don't get me wrong. Like I remember, like you need to wiggle the Wiimote, not swing it. No, I'm just flicking the wrist. All I'm doing. Oh yeah, I got the Wiimote right here actually, because I was just finishing recording a session.
Hey, if it ain't the junior hero.
All I'm doing, like
Looking good, Phil.
my hand is on my lap most of the time when I'm playing Wii games because
Have you
I like to
earned
keep
your
it rested.
true hero
All I'm
wings
doing is
yet?
this, just flicking. I ain't doing this. None of this shit. You know, I think they want you to do that. You know, it was like, oh, it's the Wiimote.
So,
Got fucking swing. I think it's a sword. It's a sword. Don't you like the sword play, you idiot? No,
I still
I'm
remember
just
this,
I'm just flicking my wrist like this. But the problem is that again, you're doing this a lot, and
Yeah.
and you can't be too light on it, otherwise it won't register. And then you gotta like, oh shit.
I still remember like the old Walmart video when Black Knight came out, and it would show like the people swinging the Wiimote on a section where Sonic was not swinging the sword at all. It was like, I smell conspiracy.
I think my issue with Black Knight when it came out, because, oh geez, I was. Whew.
Oh.
Not old enough to realize the game was bad, but old enough to be like, wow, I lost money.
I mean,
on this.
if you liked the game as a kid, then I mean, you can't take that away from you.
I still was old enough to realize that I lost money on it because I beat the game the same afternoon I bought it.
I mean, this,
So, like,
yeah, because the game is so short.
Yeah, it's like, jeez, that's short. Because even stuff like Sonic Unleashed took longer. I mean, albeit the Werehog stages for the wrong reason, but...
Azul, thank you for the Twitch Prime. 3 months. Thanks for all the good times and laughs. It's always nice to come back to the stream after dealing with this cluster frick of a year. Now, you can say, you're in my chat. You can say clusterfuck, Azul. Here's something for lots more good times to come and plenty of good fortune in your life. I appreciate it, Azul. Thank you very much for Twitch Prime. You want to imitate swordplay? Go learn how to use a sword. This is coming from a second degree black belt in Corby Swords and shit. Oh, get a load of this guy.
We got ass over here.
Yeah. I'll remember that though next time I take, if I learn the arts of Korean swordsmanship.
I'll learn the art of the blade.
Traded Metroid Prime 3 for Sonic and the
Yeah, I know,
Black
Spartan.
Knight.
Spartan, you can legitimately get away with saying like, while you were playing Sonic and the Black Knight, I mastered the blade. Yeah. Oh, but why the hell am I breaking all this? I got fucking phone.
By the way, I hate the Jiminy Journal version of this minigame so much.
What do you have to do again?
It's like, I think, like, something like 40,000 points or something like that. Some
man.
ridiculous
Good thing I don't give a
number.
shit about this for Jiminy Jelliker's completion, so...
Sonic and the Black Knight has like the worst two final boss fights.
The fight itself is nothing to write home about.
I'd still say Secret Range is far worse. Bob.
Yes, I think Alf Waffle is just a terribly designed boss.
Yeah.
Like I don't like it at all. But
Once
you
you get
can't.
away,
But I don't know.
that's with
There are times where I feel that sometimes the music alone is enough to enhance the encounter, and Merlina is one of those exceptions because I fucking love With Me.
I
Like
only
that-
hear the first verse.
That song is
Like-
so goddamn good.
I
Black
only
Knight's
hear the
probably in my
first
top
verse.
5 favorite soundtracks in the franchise, honestly. I love Black Knight's OST so much.
So, for the final two bosses, you dodge like you normally do.
Yeah.
And then once your Soul Surge meter goes up, you Soul Surge 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then the boss is dead. You can one cycle both bosses.
I believe it. Sonic Gamer, I didn't mind the final boss of Black Knight. I don't recall having a frustrating time. Okay, well, the cynical asshole in me is going to say either you really enjoyed it or you hated it so much that you try to burn it away from memory or suppress it.
They have that
So we're
art
playing
design
Ace
with-
Attorney, and Sonic Gamer says that. Suddenly the Cyclops appear. It's like, you're full of shit!
You're gonna go over the extras, I
Feeling
assume.
under the weather?
So
What,
are you gonna
for-
bring up like
what, for
the
Black Knight?
controversy with the
Hero job
gallery?
description. You know,
What, the Black Knight? Wait, the
Oh, right.
review?
Hades, we
Yeah.
gotta talk.
I'm playing through the main game. I'm going to be doing battle
keen to
mode
share a bit of my
for a
clear
time. I'm going to be
interest
showing
in yours.
Gallery, because
See
I'm not
your
fully
dear,
completing the game,
sweet
because I
little
don't give a shit.
nutmeg
Well, of course not.
Yeah.
Went and got herself lost
But
in
are
the
you gonna at least
underworld.
like cover the crap that happened
You
with
mean
the
you
gallery?
kidnapped her?
Oh,
maybe.
that's right. There was controversy
But
with it,
why
wasn't
get
there?
caught up in the details?
Because
Yeah.
one of the, I think it was one of the artists in there, was a stolen piece of art, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
You can't leave now.
Also, this cutscene's in 60 FPS. Yeah, I just noticed that too.
Against
Ah,
What? That's really weird.
bloodthirsty Hydra. I mean, if you don't stick around, who knows what kind of accidents might happen.
Yeah, accidents you cause.
Like I said, details. Who needs them?
You're just a coward.
Sega has such a
Well,
bad
you know,
reputation
heroes.
with fan art. Like,
It's because they don't vet it, I think.
Can you handle this?
like I know that, and then I know the,
Heroes.
Sonic All-Stars
Your heroes
Racing,
don't
You take care of the
Wii
Hydra.
one as
We'll
well.
handle
for
the
the
rest.
Why is this
better.
cutscene in 60
I'm counting
FPS?
on you.
So weird!
You gotta
gotta find.
And then for Sonic Mania, it wasn't necessarily fan art, but they used Donkey's voice from one of his videos.
Wait, I don't remember that
Oh,
one.
Mania. It's in Hydro City Zone.
Yeah. Where you hold down on one of the levers, do a button input, and then the little grabby hands, every time they grab you, you hear Donkey's voice go, "Poof! Poof!"
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a glitch? Wow, really? Like, the game running at a smoother frame rate for cutscenes is a glitch? No, that's not supposed to happen.
Did I have this glitch for every cutscene?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Sorry, that's PS5 exclusive.
Oh, fuck you.
Damn it.
So, a show of hands in chat. Knowing that most games require patches anyway, you know, like 20, 30 gigabyte day one patches, along with maybe 40 gigabytes of patches throughout its lifetime.
God damn.
Would you consider buying the discless version of the PS5? Or do you think that Blu-ray player still works?
Because you're getting everything at once, you mean? Is that the argument?
You're gonna be having to do downloads anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, with how much of the game has to install on the system anyway at this point, you know, most of that data is in the install rather than on the disc.
I'm
at
getting
this point.
physical just strictly because I still want physical copies of my Sony games. I've always been like that.
I think for me it will be just of how much of
There's
a
a very
price
good chance your
increase
shit's gonna get delisted at some point.
Yeah, I know. That's always the risk you take when it comes to... Oh, by the way, hi, Matt. A lot of folks are worried about you. People are like, I was like, where's Matt? And why am I blocked on Twitter? Still get those questions all the goddamn time. I was like, I don't
absolutely.
fucking know.
Long story short, I said it before and I'll say it again. I caught you being a shithead somewhere and I'm fucking blocked you ahead of time for it. Ruminate on it and learn.
Hey, Uncle, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. Guys,
Anyway,
know the rules.
I was
just spam my face and Tim Allen in the chat. Oh, that was 100th Silver Lining? Is that what happened?
Wow.
That was your 100th Silver Lining show? Holy shit.
Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
I was flipping between that and your stream. I was watching from afar. I was marinating my cod. No, that's not a euphemism. I was actually preparing my.
That's the lawsuit.
I was preparing my dinner for tonight. I'm making a lemon pepper cod tonight.
Okay.
I also got home late from work. Last job was a real pain in the ass.
I cannot eat anymore. I am past my fasting time, so.
Fasting really isn't good for you.
No.
The only people who do that are like
Well,
Instagram
certain
models.
types of fasting. No, because when I looked it up, they all told me like there's like 3 types of fasting you can do. You can do you can take 2 days where you spend 24 hours don't eat anything. I was like, wow, that sounds terrible. I'm not doing that.
That sounds like Ramadan.
Yeah, it's like you can give up food for Lent.
Yeah.
You know, we were mentioning the Ratchet and Clank titles earlier. Marinating the cod sounds like a Ratchet and Clank title. Like for the fishing spin-off.
No, I'm
Last
doing
time
the
I was
8-16
fast,
program, where I eat for 8 hours, but I don't for 16.
I'm not.
And given the rest of this good, no, it's like I've not lost any energy. Like I think I'm doing it right. 'Cause I also considerably changed my diet too. Like I dropped off almost all sugar except for creamer and coffee. And you know, I'm eating a lot more greens, eating a lot more fruit, and so far I feel good. My beginning weight,
natural sugars.
My beginning weight was 293. No, 295. 295 is what I put, and I dropped to 290
Very nice.
earlier this week. So
If it
it's
works
a
for
progress.
you,
I'm also
great.
doing yoga too. So it's like I'm doing a lot of things at once, and I'm hoping it pays off in the end. Because I'm trying to get back to a 2x. Because all the good T-shirts are 2x.
I honestly just been up to. I haven't been up on my greens. Like I said, because of my job, I'm still plenty active, anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you have the benefit of having a physical job, so
Right.
That helps in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't help as me eating like a shithead sometimes.
Hey, man.
Like I'll have like a giant breakfast in the morning, and
Right.
that'll get me through the day to the point where I don't need lunch. So then I have dinner at night, and I cut down my portions on that.
Johnny yoga streams. Nah, I'm alright. You know, you can see a whole lot of gut.
lift your leg slightly behind the back of your head. Fuck you!
All right, Steve.
Refined
Next time I
sugar,
want
yeah,
you to put
pretty
your
much.
head straight up your ass. If you can't get there, give it a few weeks.
Hold it there for 2 minutes.
Ah, the James Woods
Make
approach.
sure you breathe.
So, John, where did you get that info though?
What do
Because
you
last time I looked at fasting on the internet, it said I'd get cancer and die.
Oh, well, okay, that's what happens when you get your info from WebMD.
You know,
Everything in WebMD leads to cancer.
We were playing Jackbox earlier this week with my family for Father's Day, and on Espionage, one of the poll questions was just like, how many people do you think we're going to? How many people think they're going to die after looking up symptoms on the internet? And I was just like, 90, 90. I'm calling that right now.
You want to know what the tragic thing is? There's actually a very good chance WebMD could be absolutely right, and you just don't have the insurance or money or know how to go get yourself checked for the real shit.
Not having insurance leads to cancer.
Now that's just plain rude.
Oh man, am I doing this already? Holy shit.
Remember, this one's not bad no matter what level, so. This is the first encounter with the Jack.
Thankfully, the HP bars on these things are piss low anyway, so it don't really matter what your level is.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Stop doing that!
So, John, are you ever going to get to Assassin's Creed 2 on the
Eventually.
DS, the best Sonic Rush game?
Yeah, that's right. On the DS, right?
Yeah.
April Fool's video.
Sonic is voiced by Roger Craig Smith. You know who else was voiced by Roger Craig Smith? And that's the segue. That's the entire build-up for the video.
Roxas, come
Now
back
for
to
the
us.
third game canonically in the Sonic Rush trilogy, Assassin's Creed 2.
No, what happened to colors?
What about colors?
No, colors on the DS is actually really good.
What colors the entire fan base now the past few years for like no reason.
Sonic is voiced by William Shatner.
Hey, gotta go fast.
That was time.
At the speed of light.
Long time.
Meg needs our
No
help.
see.
Matt,
Ta-da!
going back to what you said earlier,
Ah!
you brought up delisting games. Okay, well, what if there was a game that, you know, got pushed from PS4 to PS5, and it was a disc-based game, but it required updates for you to actually be able to, you know, finish the game?
Oh, what are we talking about here?
7 remake.
Or just any sort of game that's, you know, since games release buggy now,
Yeah.
and they require day one patch.
Yeah, they
sometimes
require day one
to
patches.
Complete it.
But the thing is, buggy on day one.
Matt, your mic's dropping in and out, dude.
Ah, fuck me.
Oh,
1 second, let me try
take
to
that,
report.
Matt.
How can that help? It won't change.
Anyway.
How he feels
No,
inside.
you're correct. Anyway, between stuff like enormous amounts of crunch, unforeseen bugs and batches that you're never going to fully understand until it hits player consumer base and shit like that, you're always going to be subjected to day one patches in the modern day gaming age. Doubly so, however, that it's better that we have it this way as opposed to games that will be launched with terrible bugs that would never get fixed back in the old days. Thirdly, this really isn't anything new. Microsoft does this shit all the time with any sort of Windows operating system. Literally, you know, like week 1 of, let's say, Windows 11, there's going to be a bunch of bug feedbacks or reports. Microsoft takes it, implements patches, and then they update the system. That's Patch Tuesdays. So as far as I care, what do I really care?
Punch my car 5 more times and I get a free Subway sandwich.
But if you're gonna have to be doing all that downloading anyway, what's the point of the disc?
Because I don't want my shit delisted in the eventual day one day. Like, for example, with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, a game I don't fucking care about, but now that it's been delisted by Ubisoft, so to speak, off of the network servers, you have no way to actually get it. Whereas a physical copy of the game means, hey, you still have a way to play it.
Assuming it's not one of those games that actually has nothing in the disc and you're just downloading it. And the disc is just a makeshift key.
There's that too, yeah.
Yeah, there's always that possibility.
Unfortunately, that's kind of a lot of games nowadays.
The thing is
LA
that games
Noir
can.
getting
Here's the thing, though.
delisted on
What I
Steam.
don't fully understand, because I don't really think about it that often, is that games can get delisted. But say if the game in question had like a humongous day one patch and all that, do updates for a game follow the same suit? Like, do they also get removed from the servers as much as the game did?
I think so.
Because to me, that's pretty fucking scummy. Like, if that's the case, like you have a physical copy of the game, but it won't work because it never got its day one patch.
Yeah, so
Know what I
you
mean?
can delist
No, I think-
a game, but keep the servers active for the updates.
For like updates, yeah.
Though
15 had that.
you can also
No,
delist
but
the
15
updates.
wasn't delisted though. 15's still
yeah.
available. You know.
Nah, that's what I
Tony
call
Hawk 5. Oh yeah.
Gee, thanks for your help.
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk 5 doesn't
Nah,
work
have a
if you
nice
don't
day.
download updates.
Tony Hawk 5 doesn't work. Period.
You know another game that won't work if you can't download updates? LA Noir on the Switch.
What was the problem with that one again?
Only the first case is available on
Oh
the cart.
Christ!
The rest is all downloaded.
I guess LA Noir is like fucking huge ass game for the Switch standards anyway. At least I think
Yeah.
anyway.
The Switch carts, if I remember correctly, go up to 64 gigabytes. The game itself is about 16. They only wanted to pay for 8 gig cartridges.
Ah, okay, so it's a shithead model. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
Roddy
same
Rumble.
reason like with the X collection.
Really appreciate the guard button a lot more. Triple modes. Did you ever equip counter guard, by the way?
I just got countered.
No, I was saying, did you equip it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well, with that attitude, you certainly will. It's called self-defeating prophecy or self-fulfilling prophecy. You do have dry forms available to you as well.
No, I just smacked Pete in the dick
Okay,
twice and
so-
then cuts to black.
Only CD Projekt Red has funneled out the money to get a 64 gigabyte cartridge, and that was for The Witcher 3 port on Switch.
Okay.
Hey, have a good night, CJ.
I actually just made myself a cup of coffee before I hopped on the stream here, not for nothing. Like, I was a little tired regardless, but...
Well, you're always kind of conked out by the end of this because, you know, this is... You were up for how many hours beforehand?
I usually wake up, or if I'm going to the gym, I wake up at 3 a.m. to go.
Christ.
But if I'm not, I'm usually awake by 4 or 5 in the morning. So usually 8 p.m. is my bedtime,
Got a rocky
which really makes
boy.
it sound like...
Just waking up, that's like ass crack of dawn. Not even dawn, just like it's still late at night.
Now wait a sec.
I like going early mornings.
I believe that because when I can do it, depending on what time of the day I'm up, because that fluctuates so wildly. One of my favorite things to do is actually just to take a walk around the neighborhood while like the sun is rising.
You have a great neighborhood for that, though.
Okay, yeah.
For me, it
Like-
doesn't matter what neighborhood, so...
In my case, it doesn't. Then again, I'm like a 6'3" behemoth. So, but in my neighborhood, since I've got the physical strength, and honestly, Philadelphia doesn't really wake up until like 10 o'clock or something like that. It's actually pretty safe, even in like North Philly or Southwest Philly.
Because the only part of Philadelphia that wakes up around that early in the morning is like the Boulevard and 95. That's
Well,
about
the
it.
95 wakes up and then it goes down for construction. but- That's right, kids. Be like I-95. Constantly work on yourself, no matter how much it inconveniences others.
Wow, those ghosts really hurt.
Oh, they've hurt even in the original modes. Those fuckers, especially with
Balls,
the fireballs, are nasty.
balls, balls.
There's actually 2 of 1 bomb
Yeah,
right now.
I know.
Why are they going at like 20 FPS?
Ding ding. Oh,
Oh, okay. They eat up. They have involved frames when they're doing that.
yeah. They're in the air. They're invulnerable, but they can.
Well, no, when they're doing certain attacks in the air, they're invulnerable. I can smack them, but if they're doing a certain attack, I have to be careful.
Oh shit! You got to do both dances twice. Did you ever buy any defensive armor?
There's no defensive armor available in the Moogle shop.
Land of Dragons.
Oh, I don't, well, I'm already here. So no.
All right, fine. Sunk cost fallacy. I'm down with that. I personally love one of the reaction commands in this game is Sora taking a bat and smacking it with another motherfucker.
I love that there's going to be a Toolie anime, but there's not going to be a single Kingdom Hearts movie whatsoever.
Why do you love that?
It's just so stupid.
But then why do you love it if it's stupid?
Oh, fuck off, Matt.
I know.
Matt, don't make me sue you.
Your joke makes no logical sense. Here's 50 reasons why.
Say I shall.
I'm going to sue you for pointing out the reasons why. Eric Estabilo. Good
Yeah,
God.
we're talking about the Disney Plus rumors about Kingdom Hearts getting an animated show. Apparently, it's supposed to be based off the first Kingdom Hearts.
I'm surprised we haven't done it yet, but let's see what happens with it. Because Kingdom Hearts would make for really good shit on that.
I could see it translating well to a television series.
Especially like if it goes to the way of like say the manga versions and stuff like that, I can see that transitioning over pretty well. Honestly.
There's no way in fucking hell you're getting Lark Zeed's death in Kingdom Hearts, in Chain of Memories that goes through on that.
I'm just saying in terms of how they write it normally and stuff like that.
Like Kairi decking someone in the face.
Yes.
That would give Kairi more agencies that she has in the games proper. Okay.
Kairi gets to do way more in the manga, just saying, like, God.
Kingdom Hearts 3. So, I played and beat it, and then I gave my copy to my girlfriend. And she finally got to the Remind
What
DLC.
happened to the sound?
Yeah.
Wait, it just cut off Big Goofy yell. Wait.
Maybe you press this so much it's exhausting the sound part.
Yeah, it doesn't have the vocal capacity anymore. Goofy's gonna sound like a chain smoker by the end of this.
Well, how many times are you tired, Sora? God.
Gosh, Sora, you fucking suck.
Good scrub.
The sub-token system Twitch has implemented feels like an unnecessary middleman. What are we talking about? Sub-token.
What's sub-token?
I don't fucking know.
Dude,
Obviously, I want to know. I don't.
Oh, no, I just fucking show up, okay?
I'm here for dick jokes, damn it.
It's like just as I figure out channel points, Twitch puts in a new thing. I'm like, oh god, oh god.
And, I'll forever remember when my girlfriend was playing the Remind DLC, and she finally got to the Kairi portion. And she's like, oh, what? I can finally play as Kairi? Cool! She immediately chooses Kairi instead of Sora, takes 2 steps forward in the boss fight, and gets comboed to death. Oh my god, Kairi's still useless.
Reminder, you have magic.
That was really long.
Well.
Let's go.
Even when Kairi wins, she loses. I expected nothing, and I'm still let down.
I did.
Oh, shit. Okay, I thought I was aiming
Oh.
for... I didn't realize it
Whoa,
was
what?
God damn. John, stay out of Pete's way.
Have you seen the size of
He
Pete?
keeps yelling at it, yeah.
Have you seen the size of Pete? He's almost as big as double. That fat shit. Suddenly death. Note, this is a fight you can't get anti in. You
Oh,
see
so
Johnny's
just-
luck. I don't know, man. That's going to be one of those things where it's like, oh, wow, you can get anti in it if you try it. Kyrie was poorly written. It's tragic. Yeah, that's actually a good use of tragedy. You
Yeah.
could have avoided this if X was X. Steam sales have begun. A prayer for people's wallets.
Oh, Steam Summer Sale started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I realized I didn't realize that was the thing before I bought my Persona 4 Golden for my laptop.
Is it on
Well,
sale?
No, Persona's not on sale. I
Oh,
did
okay, well,
check
never
that.
mind.
Yeah. I don't have too much on a file sale though. If anybody for whatever reason doesn't have it, Generations is like literally $1 right now.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, there's no excuse now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like.
Nah, I think I'll pirate it.
But
It's only $1, you
Thing-
fucking cheapskate.
Sonic's like literally having a sale on top of the summer Steam sale, so like games are stupid cheap right now on Steam for Sonic.
So,
I think SA2 is also like 50 cents right now. Like,
Oh, I don't like this.
Well, it's Pig's big fat ass in your face. Yeah, Pig is his name now.
oh, Sonic Generations, I got you $1. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that.
That's actually one of my favorite reaction commands. It's just saying "fuck you, Pete."
That's a confess, though. It is. Be shit.
There it goes.
I mean, we don't need to keep doing that, Hercules.
So, I know Pete has a bag of tricks, but why is he able to fly?
Heart propulsion. Oh shit, time's cutting close then.
Pete just pulls his head off and it's actually Hades.
Feel the heat. Yeah. All right. So I kind of forgot there was a time limit on this.
I actually did get a game over in that when on my recent revisited game some 3 years ago. I was like, oh right.
Oh
time.
right. Yeah. Sometimes you just get in the heat of the moment and you don't notice it.
The heat.
And what
of the
happened? Did the
moment.
trail
Ah!
go cold?
No, actually, it just caved in and killed you. This one time, there's actually a reason for it. The whole thing was caving in at the time.
Well, no. The reason why, Pete got away is because Source Hot Pockets were ready.
Oh man, I was waiting for my mom to tell me about that for the longest time.
I really hate that Cure takes up your entire fucking magic bar.
yeah.
Oh man.
You're hitting a dog in the head with a cake.
I thought Pete was a cat.
Pete's a cat. Oh, he is a cat. Oh, I'm fucking dumb as shit.
No, man, I didn't know about that until last time earlier. I think we talked about that last time. It was like Pete's a cat, and I was like, what?
Wait, what?
I think
He's
you're
a
making.
cat?
I think you're making that up.
He's not a
It
dog?
doesn't agree with my head canon, so fuck you. He's a dog.
Twitter be like. I thought Pete was a bear. What? How did you get bear from that?
I get more bear than a fucking cat.
Nah, Pete's actually just a hot sauce bottle.
I don't. What?
Texas Pete.
Oh, tech. Oh, no. Come on. That's a reach. Oh, Chrysaurus bites your hot sauce joke on the music. Oh, my God.
It was a little too hot for him to handle.
Feel the Pete. I said skip cutscene, goddamn.
Feel the Pete. I'd rather not.
Kind of creepy, guys. Not gonna lie.
You can't say that you're hitting skip cutscene if you didn't press down.
Hypocrite. It's surprisingly fluffy. Yeah.
Who, Pete?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he?
I don't know. Never touched Pete, so can't really say. I mean, with that zipper, it's disgustingly easy to feel the heat.
It's actually practical too. Otherwise, he's gonna have a real hard time taking a shit.
No, I mean maybe that's the reason why it's there. You know, it's like
Right.
it's like long johns, only it's everywhere.
Also, I just noticed it. Look how fucking big his pockets are.
Well, he's got some. Well, he needs to hold a whole bunch of shit.
He's supposed to have pockets and zippers, though.
At least he's supposed to have pockets. I mean, I imagine the next revolution against us is gonna. The bear, if he.
God.
Damn.
Yeah, man. It's like,
Wow!
Stop.
The ghosts are nasty.
So who's worse about like pockets and zippers and stuff? Nomura or Kojima?
Nomura, Kojima doesn't have a pocket thing.
not that I can immediately recall, anyway.
Well, the jacket that he made for he has for Death Stranding.
Oh, I didn't play Death Stranding, so I wouldn't know.
Besides, if that's
It's
like a
separate from the actual game. It's merchandise for it
Oh,
based off the
okay.
game. And like, it's got a Velcro strap for AirPods. So you can pull the patch on.
Oh,
and
man,
off.
if you got when you have to do your Postman reenactment.
It's not
You
for
need
the
that Velcro
case
strap.
for the AirPods. It's
Yeah.
for the individual pieces.
Yeah, it was Kojima just looking out for you. For a price.
Oh, I gotta put away my one AirPod. Thank God I have this strap.
Amy, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate it. What's the raid hashtag, if you don't mind me asking? Power of old bags? I don't know what that means.
Field of Pete.
Oh, you know what? They were playing Ace Attorney. So,
Oh, okay. They're probably talking about that character.
Yeah. I think probably on case 3 at that point, yeah.
So who wants to talk about did you guys talk about Pokemon United in Pain yet?
We did talk about Unite earlier in the stream, yes. What do you think about it? Like, do you have any interest in the Pokemon MOBA?
I like the idea, I like the concept. I don't like who's doing it.
Who is it again?
Tencent.
And they are...
China.
So, wait. Alright, can I get a less generalized answer?
I mean, it's not wrong. They
No,
own, like,
it ain't wrong, but let's try
70%
something a little
of
more death, yo. Oh god.
China. They own 70% of the country.
Right? They got more power than Pooh. Which sounds wrong again in context. They got more power than shit.
What are you guys talking about again?
They've got more power than the leader of China and the NBA.
Magic did. Oh, okay, good.
Tencent's a Chinese company known for its infamous greed. Like, how bad are we talking here? Can I get an
Let
example?
me put it to you like this. In to use an example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, for example, just using it for an example. It's one thing to unlock the really big. If you unlock like a really good generic power card behind the ultra. Kind of.
I was gonna say Matt's been silenced by Tencent. Hold on, Matt. Repeat that because your mic again. Your mic cut off again.
Is going down for good.
To use like Yu-Gi-Oh as an example, you know how like the ultra rares get like limited to one a box and they're behind a paywall? It would be one thing if it's like the one-off ultra rare but generic card. That would just be business sense. Tencent's the kind of company that would lock key components of a card, key components to a deck behind that ultra rare paywall. For example, what would you consider to be, for example, going off what you would do? But yet, Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
Like Tencent would lock not only Cyber Dragon behind the ultra rare paywall, but also Cybernet Fusion,
Cyber Twin.
Cybernetic Overload, Cyber Twin, yeah, stuff like that. Like they would lock pretty much key components of the entire deck behind that ultra rare paywall and force you to shell out more for it. And that's what a lot of people think are going to happen with Pokemon Unite. Like they're going to give you like a bunch of starter Pokemon that are okay-ish that'll get you off the field, but then they're going to put in the over-tweaked or over-tuned Pokemon into the behind the paywalls. And if you don't shell out for them, you're just going to get fucking obliterated.
Okay. But how's that any different from buying packs?
John.
I'm kidding. But
let me read this list
chat
for you.
earlier, if you just want a brief,
There's also more of it,
idea,
too.
like think
Yeah.
with that company,
Full-
it's like think EA on a government level.
oh,
like,
okay.
That too.
Someone said on a scale of 1 to EA, but let me read some things for you. Full ownership of Riot Games, 5% stake of Epic Games, capital investment for Platinum Games, 5% ownership of Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, you got to understand something about Tencent, and this is something Spoonie, yeah, I remember him, pointed out on Twitter. They shelled out the fucking dosh for it. We are talking a lot of fucking zeros. You remember, Johnny? You remember Doug, right?
I do.
You remember when he got one? Remember all those zeros that fell out of the goddamn publisher's Ponzi scheme on that episode? That many zeros. Love is a quantifiable, purchasable commodity with that many fucking zeros.
was right. I'm just a
Like any business that turned that down, kind of would have been really dumb on that one.
Yeah, they say money can't buy happiness. And I say, hey, threw a few more zeros in there. Come
And
back to me.
10 cents smiled like Mao Zedong guillotine a landlord. Trust me.
Tencent
There was
is
a
the
way to
NBA's
fucking.
Yeah, Tencent is the NBA's largest partner outside of the US.
The NBA. And he's hard about it testing them. Yep, they sure fucking did. You know why? Money!
Effing Chapter Ghost Crowd. They're already dead.
So instead of a Gen 4 remake, we get
I like
this.
that, Spartan. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy the people who want to be happy.
Exactly.
that could have just been.
The tail swipe is. Exactly. Better to cry. Money may not buy you happiness, but it is much more comfortable to cry on a Mercedes than it is on a bike.
Yeah,
Fuck's the
Tencent
Spoonie.
put
Wow,
in
you're
a-
a stage weekend.
In 2012, Tencent put in a $330 million investment in Epic Games.
A lot of zeros.
Oh, and Bluehole, PUBG,
Tencent.
they owned 11.5% of it.
So, okay, so you're
really-
telling me the final boss of the world is Tencent, basically.
They have a 5% stake in Ubisoft. And so it keeps going and going and going. They touch every little bit of the industry.
And now there's a little bit of Tencent in you.
Everything the light touches.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tencent tries to buy Disney.
That would be something. That would be interesting to watch our corporate overlords go to war at each other with.
Again,
Wow.
like
Okay,
World
did I just
World
get
War
fucking
III is
smacked in
going
the
to
face?
be between,
You
like,
got slapped in the
Google
face.
and Tencent.
What's that? Tencent owns your insurance company? Most likely in the future, yes.
If they don't already.
Right?
They also own 100% of Grinding Gear Games, the people who created Path of Exile. What's Path of Exile?
That game we're looking forward to. You know, the one with that chick in the forest? We saw it on the PS5 thing.
Path of Exile? No, that's Kara. That's
Yeah, that's
Oh, sorry.
That's yeah.
yeah.
I got my game mixed up. Sorry about that. Captain America Civil War, but it's Disney at Tencent.
And then Amazon is just waiting in the background.
Waiting for their opportunity. Let them fight each other, and I'll pick up the scraps. So says I, Jeff Bezos. Do you think Jeff Bezos actually says let's get down to Bezos, unironically, when he's holding a meeting?
Oh, I think he wakes up.
Damn, Matt, that would have been better if the microphone didn't cut you off.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Why is this shit cutting out on me?
I
now?
don't,
What the
because you're
fuck?
talking shit about Tencent, man.
I'm getting censored by Tencent.
Yeah.
No.
After you.
No, I'm saying, I think Jeff Bezos wakes up every morning with one foot on the ground and the other up the ass of a 12-year-old Filipino girl.
Oh my god. That's a Boondocks reference for the record.
Yes, it is.
Just because people might not know that.
Oh no.
I got Bezos. They sent Prime Minister Pooh to get you, Matt. Pooh ain't gonna fight his own fucking battles.
Oh Christ. Yeah, I hear you, Phil. Thank you.
But no, I think the only thing that could be more terrifying about Tencent is the fact that, you know, it's a multinational conglomerate made in 1998.
Did I just fucking?
So it's
whiff?
not that old.
I did.
You whiffed
Like
the reaction command.
I whipped the reaction command because I got distracted by something Super Omega put in the chat. There we go. What is that? Oh, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, it's an ultra athlete.
The Urininator. I always read it as Urinator.
Everybody does. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're in trouble. Wait, what do you mean it's Earninator? Fuck! You know, this boss battle always rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, we're not supposed to be decapitating this thing, and we're winning it by decapitating the thing.
I guess we don't know any better. But then again, Phil's also not telling us anything. Maybe Phil doesn't know anything about the Hydra.
He only knows about getting up on its back.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
What?
QQ and WeChat. So WeChat has 1 billion users, and QQ has 899 million active users. Those are the two biggest messaging apps in China, both owned by Tencent and used for surveillance of their citizens.
Oh yeah, absolutely. China's big on fucking authoritarian control.
Shit.
Oh, darkness.
Mickey.
And I can only think of one other company that would do something like that, and that's Google.
Right?
They may not be serving a country like
Yeah,
China. Or something
yeah.
like that,
Everything in
they
this.
serve ad revenue.
Yeah, everything in the Olympus Coliseum world, from my recollection, is either weak. It uses fire attacks and are all weak to holy, considering they're all
Yeah,
from
you
the
see how
underground.
fast
So-
that fucking HP thing drops?
Yeah, seriously.
Now,
I would not
discount Crash 4.
Have we? Because I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, Crash. Yeah. We can talk Crash now. Matt, what do you think about it?
Oh, it looked fucking gorgeous. I love that the comedy was on par with the classic games. This is looking to be It's looking to be really good.
Yeah.
I also love that fucking dig at the end of it. Agree. I thought there was a lot more than that.
Oh, I just fucking missed the reaction command.
Like when I googled Crash 4, it shows
Why'd I be dumb?
it's like when I Google Crash 4, I get all the videos, but like the Wikipedia article to the right is still Rapid Cortex. I really wanted to like recap that. It's just like this will soon be ancient history in a few months. But yeah, Crash 4 looking great. I was getting a lot of Ratchet and Clank vibes from that space.
Yeah, because of the space.
Yeah, like I was thinking of the first large ship from Ratchet 1.
So why doesn't Mickey just use Stoppa?
Stops it because he doesn't have it yet. He probably learns it sometime in Dream Drop Distance. Thunderman. Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say Thunderman. I wouldn't take you on that one.
Why would Mickey have to learn the abilities?
Oh, you don't have
He
Thunder
has
Magic.
No, yeah,
money.
you get Thunder from this fight.
Oh, sorry. I thought you had it. My bad.
Hey, John, ultimate weapon. Why don't you have it?
Well, at least now we got Heroes Crest at this point, so.
John, just use the Thunder Chariot.
I let you down. I'm just no use.
Now they got the original
It's not
voice
your
of
fault.
Hercules for this game specifically,
even a
because
god
in
would
the
be
first Kingdom Hearts
exhausted.
it wasn't.
She's right. Give
God, I
yourself a
forgot his
chance to
name.
rest.
That guy.
That guy, yeah. I know the first Kingdom Hearts game was Sean Astin, which was I thought he did a pretty good job.
Don't
as
worry
it.
about Wonder Boy
Oh,
here.
jeez.
I'll
Oh,
look after
man.
him.
Whoa, what's up?
This is so pixelated.
Donald.
Well, just
Goofy.
the
I owe
cuts
you
on the
big
Hydra's.
time.
Oh,
Hydra's
okay.
body.
Hey, it's no big
It
deal.
looks so
Tate-
bad.
Was it?
I don't
Tate-
think they would have been looking at you. I don't
F92
think-
DSS Tate Donovan. Oh, okay, yeah, they got Tate Donovan
That's
back.
what heroes are for.
When did you three make Hero?
Let's save that
And
for
Josh
another
Keaton
time.
voices young
We have to
Hercules
hit
in
the
Birth by
road.
Sleep. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Don't be strangers.
Junior
Hope you
heroes.
feel better soon, Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, well, take care, you guys.
Like,
Susie,
we need to edit the
We got some serious
announcer of
training
just
to
like the
catch up
Bowser
on.
Jr. and him saying Hero.
No,
Well,
she's
time
not
to go.
Meg. She's Rose
Oh,
Quartz.
I almost forgot.
Same
The
person.
Olympus
Yeah.
Stone.
It's just one fake their own death.
Did we mention how Rose is not the person you know? No, I think you rubbed it in like 50 fucking times already by this point.
Yeah,
Brian,
yeah.
what's going on? 50 points?
No, we're talking about Steven Universe.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's gone. What? She's gone.
My favorite edit of that is when they replace the screen with the PS2 boot up noise.
My favorite one, they replaced it with the
title screen.
the AOL online startup set.
Heroes Crest.
Best Keyblade until Circle of Life for a large portion of the game.
Well, it has one more attack point, sure. And it also gives you the combo finisher.
Matters.
Not combo finisher, the, I think
may
it's
have
ground
more
combo
important
boost, where it does more
affairs to
damage on
attend
how
to than
much...
my return.
Well, see, there's this
I got knocked off again, didn't I?
No, we hear you. Just I had nothing to say.
Oh. No, I thought I got knocked off. I'm
tough
sorry.
crowd, tough crowd.
My bad. I thought I got knocked off. My bad.
Has he?
How's it going?
Hey, Strig, how's it going,
Very
bud?
well then. I suppose you'd
Oh, you
best
go for
tell
real
me
today.
what's happened during
Yeah, let
my
it take ya.
absence.
It took me... Well, it didn't take me an hour, this session. Did it in about 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I threw in more blizzards this time.
You remember that magic?
Yes, I remember had magic. You can't judge me, motherfucker. You forgot Donald and Goofy had pockets for a good fucking portion of those organization battles.
Only one I really needed Donald and Goofy to...
Yeah, and you been playing the game for how long before that Let's Play?
Very much so.
Yes.
But calling out me for being wrong doesn't absolve you of being wrong.
No, but it makes me feel better.
There you go.
How long will it last?
Yeah.
Well, I am the Pokemon
That was
Master
only,
says,
what,
make me
one
feel
book?
old, Jason.
The castle is in danger. We've got to do something.
Rip
soon.
Rusty Tail. Oh, the voice of Minnie, right?
Donald?
Was she the voice of Minnie?
Where are you?
Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah,
is from
Rusty was
chat.
the voice of Minnie. She passed, unfortunately, some time ago. Oh, that's sad.
So, when is AOL gonna come back?
Fool. AOL never left. And then it
No,
summons a
it
giant
didn't.
mecha.
You know who bought AOL, right?
Tencent?
Was it Tencent?
No.
Oh, damn, I thought it was Tencent.
AOL, Yahoo, and Tumblr all got bought by Verizon a couple years ago.
I see.
And then, Verizon ended up shitting the bed so bad they had to get rid of Tumblr on that one, didn't they?
I
think they sold
still
off
have
Tumblr. No, I thought
But
they
the
sold that
weird
back
thing
off.
that they finally announced with Yahoo is that they announced a cell phone service for Yahoo.
Why?
Exactly.
Wait, don't you know?
Yahoo
that
Mobile.
Equipment attached?
Say what?
You don't have a second defense item?
No, I didn't buy anything from the shop. I'm back here though. That's the reason I'm back here.
Oh, okay.
Somebody, y'all heard that? Right?
What?
Hopping in the chat.
Well, you keep hopping in and out the chat, so I don't know what you're hearing.
Oh.
No, someone did Pat leave? Or someone left chat.
Oh, when I'm streaming, my thing is set to streamer mode, so I don't hear notifications. So let it be known that if you're ever in a dire emergency, don't ping John on Discord while he's streaming. Otherwise, I'm not gonna hear it.
We don't know Mini's replacement yet.
I don't think it's gonna take him very long to find a replacement for Mini, really.
Probably be Greg Griffin. Probably be Greg Griffin. She's on like fucking everything these days.
'AT&T completed an acquisition agreement with Verizon, which includes Verizon, Unicell, and Alltel in 79 markets. Isn't that illegal?
Probably, but it's also going to be one of those laws that's really not going to get upheld unless your cop feels like being a dick that day. See flag laws.
Well, the only reason why I say that is because Verizon used to be AT&T. AT&T got split up into like 13 different companies back in 1986 because they were a monopoly.
Right, and like I said, that way been illegal in a world where laws mattered, but
true.
The times are wholly different these days.
That is very true.
The Midnight Anklet? What's in the next dungeon?
I'm just getting it for the defense boost. That's all.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just I'm trying to think what enemies. Well, you're fighting shadow. You're gonna fight a lot of shadows. No, the only technically there is
what's it called?
There are bomb enemies in
the
the
Disney
area.
Castle is gonna just have the shadows and the things from the Mulan World, the floating things. Forgot what they're called.
Oh, the cars.
Oh, the fucking hot rod.
The hot rods.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hate those. We're gonna go to that world first.
Yeah.
That world sucks. Have fun with that.
Well, Disney World's next.
You're not wrong when you say they're Organization 13.
The rods are going to be the worst part of this.
Those
Keep a good eye. Keep a good eye on them. They're not all that awful, I think.
They have invincibility. They have invincibility frames.
The first time they do the charge, the first charge attack they do. When they do the second charge attack, you could strike them with magic.
Oh, sorry. All right. Disney World.
And
this is actually going to be a great time for you to level up your Valor form too. You're going to be fighting pretty much shadows in that huge ass hallway. You may as well take up.
That's where I level up my magician's form too.
Yeah.
You
can't do that. You
yeah,
can
I level up.
now,
Yeah, I level up wisdom in a timeless river.
You did that too. I'm talking about here when you first enter the castle.
Oh no, I'm just talking about post game grind up now.
Let's go.
I just want to max out the forms.
The castle's in danger.
And
Hurry to the library.
chat, by the way, you can watch Studio Ghibli films on HBO Max in the US and Netflix in Canada. Disney is nowhere to be seen. Despite being their distributor for like 20 years. I don't know why Disney burned bridges with Ghibli.
ENDORSCMENT endorsement. Endorsement.
Yeah. So, Studio Ghibli have even confirmed that they don't work with Disney anymore. Because Disney basically said, yeah, we don't need you anymore.
Well, didn't Disney only release Studio Ghibli films because one of the CEOs really likes Studio Ghibli?
More or less, yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for that, it never would have happened.
Yeah. Though I think one of the best movies that they did the dubbing for was Castle in the Sky, and that's only because you get to hear Mark Hamill as a villain.
If I want that, I'll watch Avatar. But the thing about Hamill, though, is that he always loves taking up the villain roles.
Oh yeah, Mark Hamill
he
is
has lost
Makima in Yakuza.
Yeah, that's right. In the original PS2 version of Yakuza 1, he was Goro. Which is one of those roles that always eludes me, like, wait, you voiced that character?
Well, I mean, we had kind of a similar reaction to, what was it, Charles Martinet?
Being
the
homunculus
homunculus from Shadow of Destiny, yeah. Ow. Okay, so, bombs hurt.
Bombs go boom in your face.
Oh, my sound.
So how many deaths are you at now?
What are we at, chat?
106. I think.
95 deaths.
Oh wow, I had an 11 on to that. Sorry.
If you adjust for inflation and add 11.
Oh gosh.
Your 95 deaths American is 106 deaths Canadian.
Hang on, did you add the tariffs on top of it, Matt?
Oh Christ.
The tariff.
Don't forget the COVID tax.
Oh,
no, that's more if you. No, actually, that's no.
Charles Martinet is Don Corneo in the remake. Was he? I thought that was Hamill.
Martinet? No, I don't think.
No,
I
no,
don't think it was either of them.
I don't think Hamill. People thought it was Hamill, but it didn't end up being Hamill.
Fred Tatasciore.
I can't remember because I kept an eye out for it in the credits. It wasn't Hamill.
No, it's Fred Tatasciore.
Tatia score, maybe.
Tatasciore, yeah.
That's some fucking shit.
Oh, the voice of Soldier 76? Okay.
Once.
What?
Set them
Oh, you
on
gotta do the
fire
reaction.
and dodge roll. Yeah, you got to do the reaction command. They blow up otherwise. You okay there?
Crafting items, healing accessory. Wait, you want it? It's yours, my boy. As long as you have enough money.
Did you just go to the crafting items?
You could have just said that. I would have loved.
Don't leave me like that. What was it?
Does the Sonic franchise have any, like, prankster characters?
Sonic.
Knuckles, I guess, in 3?
Knuckles is dipshit.
Yeah. Prankster characters?
I say Sonic, really, because Sonic seems like that kind of asshole who would go the extra mile to screw with Eggman. I don't care about the writers' characters. Fuck them.
I don't know. Does Sonic strike me as someone who would push Eggman down the stairs if he was on a wheelchair?
Yes.
As revenge for Eggman
Like,
putting...
no
Well, I mean,
hesitancy.
Eggman did give him, like, shoes that had weights in it. Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I would say Eggman's
so...
I would say Eggman is the prankster.
No, Eggman's an idiot. Like, Eggman is one of those kind of dudes who would spend millions of dollars and revive dinosaurs from fossils and never understand why you shouldn't fucking do that. You can't get that. I don't think you can get that without
I love
a
that
stronger
Jurassic. I love that Jurassic.
Oh, you
Park
can
spin-off.
get it. I didn't think to do that. Good shit. I usually waited until I got like one of the either a stronger high jump or the aerial dodge. I didn't think to do that way. Good shit.
Oh, why did more?
Fire
bad.
I mean, it's not a strategy. It's not a bad strategy. You can still
you set
evade
them
with
off
dodge
early.
roll.
Yeah. And yeah, the
Eggman
chain
would
reaction. Oh, you
win.
know what that reminds me of?
I didn't even know you could do that, to be honest.
That reminds me of there were these enemies you can fight in Final Fantasy IV, the bombs basically in the moon.
Yeah.
And if you hit them with a thunder spell, it could be like as weak as lit 1. they will do a special command called reaction, where it's basically a blow up, but they kill everything on the screen with them. Like, it is instant kill for everything in that screen, and it's actually a pretty viable way of leveling up.
Oh, wait, that's where that fire command came from. Because that's the same fire command that Sora has in Smash Flash 2.
Smash Flash 2 is pretty much based on KH2 except for the dream, except for the flow motion.
Yeah, Super Smash Flash 2, Sora has the command deck for his special. And honestly, like, I think Sora, Goku, and Lloyd are my 3 favorite characters.
What, Smash representatives or in general?
Just for Smash Flash 2.
I never played that that game.
What game?
Smash Flash. It's a fan game.
Oh,
That's good.
I'm only hearing about it just now, so what do I know?
It's got a better moveset for Mega Man than what's actually in Smash Bros.
Zing. Final Fantasy 12.
God, man, that might keep dropping off. I don't know what you're saying.
Does have those degree of monsters. I just don't remember whether or not their fire spells are actively... Like, I know the guy who was talking about 12. There are some bomb monsters that go crazy when you hit them with any kind of magic. Because in Final Fantasy 12, bombs are cited as anti-magic, anti-mage weaponry. So, I think he's right. It's just, I don't know if it's like the lower tier bombs or if it's only the upper tier bombs that do it. Matt with the mic drop. Yeah, funny. Let me try something real fast.
Because you keep cutting out. He doesn't have the work order for that. I'm sorry. I'm off the clock, alright? Fuck off.
Who is a mixed bag of being good at just plain sucking?
In terms of what?
I don't know. I had to disconnect real fast.
As a reply to someone, hang on. Sonic doesn't suck. That's a reply to that.
Sonic doesn't suck in what?
Smash.
That's it.
Oh, all right.
No. I just don't like Sonic and Smash. Doesn't matter if it's actual Smash or Smash Flash, because I just kind of get tired of homing attack, and then you can homing attack, or you can, homing attack.
So did you end up going for the absent silhouettes and
No.
Underworld?
He's not really ready for that yet. Like, you're gonna want to at least reflect for starters.
That's fair enough. I can't remember which one it is in Hades. Is that Militia?
This is the hallway where it would be a bad idea to try your drive form out.
If he doesn't feel like he's ready, he could always just level grind away.
If you get to the end of the hallway into the room, you can fill, before the end of the drive form, it will fully refill as well.
What, HP and all that?
No, you drive. It doesn't use the drive gauge. Because if you get... Because how it works is that if you get to a room where you lose your party members, which happens in this world, while you're in your drive form, it just cancels out your drive form. And, not that room, the other room where the
other room, okay.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where when the party members leave and they look like they're wandering around in the lobby, you can talk to them for a little bit. It's those kind of rooms where you can actually get kicked out of your drive form and then keep your drive gauge.
Yeah, it was meant as a way of like preventing you from like using your drive form and then just immediately wasting it, but you can exploit it if you know which rooms to go into.
I feel like there was something I exploited when I was leveling up with Master. No, not Master Form. Master Form, I just went to that room again over and over again.
Final Form.
Yeah, it might have been Final Form I was thinking of.
Final Flight, you can do the same thing if you go to a save point and exit the world.
Right. That's what I think I was doing, yeah. Which is not a big deal at all on the PS4 because the load times are so fast.
Exactly.
I can't lie, yo. This is something recently. I just haven't feel like anything lately.
What do you mean?
Well, after I beat 15 and like Breath of the Wild, I was like, I'm a little burned out at the moment. So I wanted, but I did want to play something else. I just don't know what.
Nothing in your backlog comes to mind?
Not at the moment, no.
Well, Matt, I just played and beat Yakuza 0 for the first time.
Boy, I've...
What
the other game...
Matt, you gotta reset your router.
I'm gonna have to at some point.
because we can barely understand what you're saying.
Probably am due to rewire the house. Fuck me.
just rip the whole thing, start over.
No, I don't.
No, I mean, like the wiring of my house is really old. It's functional. It's just old. So I wouldn't be against doing a whole house rewire.
You're here.
Yeah, I wouldn't really, because internet speeds haven't really increased. There isn't really much need to unless it's falling apart.
Where's the king?
Mine isn't, but at the same time,
I mean, up to you. I mean, if you want to future-proof it, it's good. But I mean, we're not getting gigabit internet for a while.
I do.
I
do. Finally.
Can I have it? Can you send it here?
So, do you know where
No, it took me 16 years to get this.
I only have 100 megabit download.
I have like 300. Like I could go gig, I just don't fucking want to.
I waited 5 years for.
How much does the price spike up if you get gigabit?
I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really care. Depends on company and their rates.
Yeah.
In my case, however, I work for Comcast, so I get it for free or near free anyway.
You might also have to look out for data caps as well, don't you, over there?
Depends. So, like with us at AT&T, the gigabit internet doesn't have data cap.
Some queen you are, Minnie. Holy shit.
We'll go tell them.
Does it have like...
I forgot to warn everybody that we're under attack.
A game where I hate the main character, love the gameplay. There's an answer, I just don't have it off the top of my head yet.
Alrighty then, see you later.
Is there a game where you hate the main character but like the gameplay?
The game itself, but you hate the character you control. I mean, I got people will probably say Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah,
I still need to play that at some point.
You know,
I am interested in Tales of the Abyss solely to see what I think about that character in question.
Matt, have you played it? Because I know you play Tales games.
I gotta confess, Nora said it best. It's oh, and
Nora said nothing.
That was just perfect timing.
You there, Matt?
Oh, it's time for a poop break.
Nora said it best. Poop break. Matt, what were you saying? Sorry, you cut out for that whole thing there.
I was saying, like.
Oh, now his mic. What happened to his mic?
There goes my mic again.
Yeah, your mic went. What's going on over there, Matt?
I have no fucking idea.
Okay, now it's back. All right.
Anyway, would you recommend the PS2 or 3DS version? Which one's the best one to get?
Go for the 3DS version, really. I mean, it's just portable and it's right there in your fingertips.
Okay.
I haven't played the 2 version, but Nora said, it's either really good or really bad, or let me phrase that. You either really like it or really don't. And Luke is such an asshole at the start of the game. I really don't care for it.
I think I shall wish everyone a happy Wednesday.
When I played Berseria, I kind of grew into the Tales series again.
Oh, Berseria is fucking great. I love it.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's like, just as an RPG, it's fantastic.
I shall now wish everyone a happy Wines Day.
Wonder if Pooh's here.
If you gotta play a Tales game, go Vesperia. Start there.
I've played Symphonia.
I played Symphonia. My first was Destiny 1 on the PlayStation.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know. That was way back in '96, and I was like, I fucking loved it then. But here's the thing: I also thought it was like a one and done thing until I played Symphonia years later. I was like, oh wow, they keep making games. So then that kept going from there.
Wait, there's more.
There actually was too. I played Legendia, which I didn't like. The systems felt a little too confusing for me. Abyss, I couldn't stand Luke, so fuck that. Vesperia was awesome. Graces, I liked. I liked Graces. Like,
I didn't try Graces.
Graces has, the plot is a case of dumb luck getting it through, and if you really, let me put it to you like this, all sorts of JRPG tropes really punch your main character in the dick a lot in that game. It's fucking amazing.
I want to smack.
Really? Is it kind of like one of those, like, we're going to take these tropes but reverse them or something like that?
Whereas the other one's like, one actively kicks you in the balls. Dawn of the New World, my condolences for you.
I've played that. Never again.
Which one was that one? Was that the
Symphonia sequel? The only thing
on the Wii. That's right.
You know how like Final Fantasy games have like a little symbol in the background, like 7's meteor, 8's squall holding Renault and shit like that.
Right.
Tales of Symphonia: Dawn of the New World has one of those graphics for its game that I really like, and that's the only thing I like about it.
Oh.
But don't you like Emil, Matt?
What?
The best character, Emil?
I like Emil like I like a fucking recurring case of ass herpes. Anyway.
Thanks, WebMD.
Graces was good. I like Graces personally. I can understand the differentiation on that one. Gilia, the first one, I really liked. I didn't get to play the second one. Zestiria was boring as fuck.
It's an incredibly like we're just going with the flow.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're in it for the paycheck game.
I just like how Owl is sitting there and he's like, oh no. Piglet went and sent racial slurs to the wind gods again. Or we go help them out.
When will Eeyore learn?
Eeyore, did you incur God's wrath again?
I offered blood to Satan. What are you gonna do when the other one gets pissed? Matt, how much Megami Tensei have I played beside Persona? I played Digital Devil Saga. I played the main games, or some of them anyway. I didn't get to play Shin Megami Tensei If. I didn't like Devil Survivor. Well, let me rephrase that. I didn't like the presentation of Devil Survivor. Same with the Shin Megami Tensei. What was that called? Strange Journey.
That's
like,
the 3DS one, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a battle presentation that put me off from them. But other than that, I would have liked them. And I played the Raido Kuzunoa games. Wow, I'm getting a lot of questions today. How many Fire Emblem games have I played? Reckon no pad.
What's your average batting rate?
My batting rate is fucking 0.
What's your social security number?
I like gladiator movies.
You like jazz?
I actually kind of do. Like,
I love
but it's
jazz.
like a specific jazz. It's like the bar jazz, the one that plays where the piano plays real slow with the sax. I fucking love that.
I'll catch you.
You ever been to Turkish prison?
Once or twice.
You can do it, Piglet.
Have I ever been in a Turkish prison? Once. That's why I broke it off with that Albanian girl. Never again. It's like, what's the capital of Assyria?
Right,
Egg.
Sora.
Anyway.
Why don't you drive?
I tried to play him, but he gave me the fucking mathematician's answer.
Oh, that was rather frightening.
Who's my favorite Sonic
Mathematician, that's
character?
literally.
Who was my favorite Sonic character? Knuckles.
You remembered my name? You really, truly remembered?
Oh, 7 o'clock.
Of course, Piglet.
How long are you going for,
But
Beast? I think
today,
you did
It's
say
around
I think
8.
I shall call you my
That's another
friend
Yeah, it's gonna be a little.
Piglet,
Yeah, it's
who
gonna be
is
a.
very
Could be a little
brave.
extra long stream.
Me?
What the
Very
fuck?
brave?
What was that?
My wonderful friend like you.
Is that the chainsaw? That's the chainsaw. in the background.
I was like, who's revving up the chainsaw?
Rescuing my friend.
What you don't see off camera is Eeyore with the chainsaw coming slowly behind Sora.
Sure. Don't mention it.
Man, am I still planning on doing Eternal Punishment? Yes. Who's my Persona waifu? Don't have one.
Oh, hold on.
What was that? I don't fucking know.
It's my phone.
What color is your underwear? I don't want to know. The villain's vendetta and birth by sleep. Play defensively above all costs. Dodge roll, slide away is your friend. The birth by sleep in the PS3 or 4 remasters make it much more tolerable because they're not actively one-hit killing you.
If you only want to do the secret bosses once, do it with Ventus and no one else.
Ventus, yeah, I agree. Aqua's cartwheel isn't exactly immune, and Terra, no.
Oh my god, I've seen that fight with Terra. I was like, God, like who didn't playtest this?
Yo, did I ever share with you that GIF I saw online where Terra starts with the healing, but then and then like 13 Xehanorts come on and just kick the shit out of them all combo? I want to see if I still have that GIF for the I'll upload it in the Discord. I mean, come on, I gotta have it.
Did I already make the?
It tells you it wouldn't it been completed if you've already done it.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
Just body.
Yeah.
Birth by Sleep has problems.
Well, no, my opinion with Birth by Sleep was like the super bosses really should have thought out better. And ironically enough, they kind of at least scaled down the damage reduction, the damage output on the other two optional bosses they added into the final mixed version of Birth by Sleep for us Americans. But they never fixed the. They still never fixed the fucking asshole with the They never fixed the fucking young Xehanort asshole for the other ones, and that's kind of like a really important one.
There's still issues with like fading the unburst and stuff like that. Like you can't stagger them 50% of the time for no reason.
Well, it seems awfully random when you can.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the one thing I really hated about Birth by Sleep's combat system. Well, it was a different team altogether that handled Birth by Sleep, right? And Kingdom Hearts.
It's been a different team since. It's been a different team since.
I think it was the Asuka team. I think was this.
Osaka.
Or the Asuka. Whatever it is. I'm not trying to pronounce the name.
Tokyo made remake, 7 remake, and then Osaka has been working on Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I think 3 is their best effort. Like in terms of the combat system, but I feel that they've constantly struggled trying to get that Kingdom Hearts 2 feel. Because to me, I still think 2 is still the best one combat.
If you haven't played Remind yet, have you?
Say what?
You haven't played Remind yet.
I have not. No.
The secret, the bosses that they added in that, which is the new Organization 13 and Secret boss, they're the closest to Kingdom Hearts 2 they've ever been, and I'd say they're actually better at Kingdom Hearts 2 at points.
Oh, okay.
In terms of boss design, if you ever go back and do it, I recommend doing it.
I have missed too many games already.
I talked to Mitty, didn't I? Hold on a second.
No, you didn't.
No, you gotta bring. Oh, no, you.
Yeah, I just completely ignored Mitty. Yeah, I know. Too many games was supposed to be this weekend, and it's not.
Always next year. Always next year.
I mean, they're still trying to hold something in September. It ain't happening.
I don't know about that.
No, it's not.
Even if they hold
even
it,
even if it did, pretty much all of my friends in my circle have canceled.
I haven't.
I know. I'm not going.
I'm still.
Matt will be the only one there.
When you said the words, I don't know about that, all I could imagine in my mind was just 2020 in big bold letters.
Yeah, 2020 really took a colossal shit on like everything.
Everything, yeah, just everything.
This way.
I am kind of glad I went last year though.
This way.
I mean, I'm looking forward to next year at the very least, assuming the
I
world hasn't ended. Assuming the world
I
hasn't ended from either COVID or the election.
Right.
Check it off, Minnie.
It's just bombs.
She's getting blown the fuck up.
She's fine.
You're a horrible guardian.
This way.
He learned from the best. He tranquilized Emma in the face and then carried the body.
Oh right, we're getting the Sahara dust storm from the south is getting the Sahara dust storm, which you know Yeah, you never heard about that yet? There's a humongous dust storm coming from Africa all the way to the South America, which is fucking poetic justice. For what it's
Fucking
worth.
Christ, 2020.
Just one moment.
Remember when this all started with fires and we were like, this will be the worst thing that'll happen this year. This will be the moment that defines 2020.
JC, I'm hoping
No, that was the harbinger.
JC, I'm hoping 2020 ends like that. You can now play again as Luigi.
Now then, shall we?
Every time something happens, 2020 enters the chat. I'm not finished yet. Snake.
It's like, you know, you can just like summarize all this.
Was a filler episode.
I'm waiting for like the end of the year song where it's like, it's the end of the world as we know it. You know what? Honestly, I'm expecting biblical apocalypse. I want to see 4 horse riders coming out of the sky at that point.
And one of them runs into a traffic light.
God damn it, Pestilence, we've been through this.
Yes, Pestilence, I have been screening your calls.
Thanks,
Never thought I don't want to talk to you right now.
Thanks, Tencent.
Well, many
I remember one meme that I saw flying around was, you know how they got that one guy who's always like excited to see what happens next, and then he has like the most disappointed face on him. Like somebody put that in for the meme where it's put with like 2020, where it's like 11:59:59, and then it's like 12:59:59, and it's like, no, I'm sorry, I got it backwards. It's like it's like 12:31, and then the next picture is 12:32. Like fuck.
This way. Let's go.
Minnie, why do you need my instructions on how to run to a fucking chair?
I'll get lost.
Come on, give me a break.
Okay, Leon.
Actually, I was thinking Ted. When he got lost in front of Dungeon 3.
To me, yeah, he should have never set that up. The reason why that works so well is because so we're talking about a brain scratch commentary for those that don't know. Well, we did Legend of Zelda. This was years ago, like 2011, I think, around that time. And Ted was in charge of playing Legend of Zelda 1, and he specifically stated, I think, like part 1, every time he made a jump cut, he was jumping past when he was looking up a guide. And the one time, the biggest one he did that was when he was directly in front of a dungeon. Matt noticed it. It's like, did you get lost? And like Ted was like, no, I didn't do it. But you jump cut. So like in our headcanon, Ted got lost on the way to Dungeon 3 directly in front of Dungeon 3.
That was so fucking...
Like, it was perfect. Like, it was like he saw an opportunity to jump right on that son of a bitch.
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look. The thorns,
What's the point of the
they
stairs
must
that
be
lead
the
into the
work of
walls?
someone
Fantastic
very
question.
evil. I wonder what this could
It
be.
must be the work of someone very evil. They don't fucking look exactly friendly, they're goofy.
No.
Who do I mean in Kirby Air Ride? I don't touch Kirby Air Ride.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful
Wait, it's the
light.
4 Horsemen of Darksiders, War, Death, Fury, and Strength.
All in good time.
Which I have to confess, Darksiders 2 kind of put me off just from the protagonist alone. It's like, I'm controlling fucking death. Why am I struggling?
Radiant as always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind.
My favorite is the karaoke song. Oh god, they're all so fucking good. I can't pick one that offhand. I'm sorry. I don't have one definitive Yakuza karaoke song.
Why is this the only world with a cornerstone? Why didn't Mickey put more cornerstones in other worlds to keep the Heartless away?
There's only the one! No, he didn't.
Did Mickey make this? I don't think Mickey did. Yeah,
Mickey did not make
I think this was something that was always here.
Which they leave right in the open when we go back to the past.
Shut up. Who said that?
I know this was a question for Matt about favorite Yakuza karaoke, but 24-Hour Cinderella.
Wait, one more time?
24-Hour Cinderella. It's a Yakuza karaoke song.
Oh, okay.
The thing about the karaoke though is that whenever you start really getting into it, the scenery changes completely into it, and it's fucking incredible. It's colossally over the top, dude. I really wish you would do a Yakuza game for your next stream. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of don't want to stream my first experience, though. That's the thing. Like, I want that for myself, because I get distracted easily if I'm doing something.
But John, the money.
What?
You can always sell your first time.
No.
I think the ad revenue.
No, I'm fine. What, the cornerstone being Walt Disney's frozen head?
The blue dino. I can sell my first time. Please, I'm lonely. Imagine we can be in an alternate universe right now where 2020 is the end of the world, but Metal Gear Solid 5.
He says we're not in that universe.
I am convinced that the Mayan who thought the world would end in 2012 was actually the very first case of dyslexia, and it should have been 2021.
You know, I still think during the day the world was supposed to end in 2012, we were driving halfway across the country because we were visiting some relatives of mine in Montana. And when we were driving into there, we were driving through a pure whiteout, like you couldn't see an inch in front of the car, kind of thing. And we were driving in that for like over 4 hours, so in the back of my head I'm thinking, oh shit, the world is ending, oh god.
Where? Inside the castle? Yup, and Heartless too.
Also, does Merlin just have time traveling powers, or is it the cornerstone doing weird shit? Well, Merlin's a wizard, and you can literally justify everything with just him being a wizard. You know, it's a safe workaround.
Now, Pete, on the other hand...
Yeah, Pete, well, no, because Pete has Maleficent, and Maleficent's also well, she's a witch.
Maleficent wasn't in the room.
Shut up.
I need to know the logic of this universe, damn it.
Good, or write a video essay on YouTube, for Christ's sakes, if it bothers you that much.
Needs to be an hour long, and you repeat the same
Is
point.
Pete stronger than Maleficent? In this essay, I will.
The 5 things in Kingdom Hearts 2 nobody saw. It's like 5 red circles, 6 arrows. And,
number 3 was surprising.
Number 3 was, yeah. That's a really long video title.
I really hate those videos, for the record, because 4 times out of 5, it's like 7 plot holes in this show you never noticed, and then you watch the video and it's like, no, it's just you didn't pay any fucking attention, number 1. Number 2, these little details don't fucking
I do feel the word plot hole is often used too often, and often incorrectly.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Plot hole is one of those things where I immediately shrug my head and just ignore the fucking person talking, because God knows they didn't pay any fucking attention.
There's something else to do first.
Maleficent is actually a fairy. That actually is true.
There should be another door that's identical to this one.
Well, Merlin, it's not the fact that he's a wizard that he's so powerful. It's the fact that he's the guy with the cloak with the bob.
No, I mean, it's that fucking beard. Look at that beard. That beard below... It is. It's a beard for a man that makes the tough decisions.
White or rye bread. God bless you, Merlin.
Into a very special world.
The top 5 people inside Sora. You won't believe number 2.
May tempt you to do something dark.
Vanitas.
You must resist that temptation at all costs.
Ventus Vanitas Vinidici, or something like that.
No, you see, taking a shit with the beard is not the problem. It's trying to take a piss standing up.
Faith in you, my lads.
You've already solved that problem if you had a beard like that. Otherwise, you are not fit for the beard.
Okay. We always talk about how Xehanort is like the worst character in the entire series because he Norts people. But have we ever thought to consider that Sora's a devourer of souls?
No, he's just he's a vessel.
Sora-
He's just a vessel with really cheap rent.
Sora honestly just sort of whacks the shit out of Darkness and nobodies, and when you do that, you make the person whole again. So he's actually saving a lot of people.
But at what cost?
Well,
There
he
is no
almost
cost.
okay. So he did almost lose his fucking mind in Dream Drop Distance, but that's as bad as it gets.
He then loses his mind in Kingdom Hearts 3.
What's going on?
Yeah, I think he gets better.
Black and white.
Yeah.
I died.
Like,
I get better.
I got better. No repercussions whatsoever. Ah! I'm sorry, I gotta do that every once in a while.
Really?
No repercussions whatsoever. Kingdom Hearts. Melody of memories.
Hey, you! Seen any bad guys around here?
I love old Pete.
Why, I oughta...
Oh, Classic Pete is a treat of a character in this game.
Nah, I don't have time to waste on punks like you, so I guess I'll go easy on ya.
Well,
Like, I
there's
wish
our
this
villain.
world kind of I wish this world lasted a bit longer, and
It's the most striking world visually.
yeah, because I love this aesthetic and stuff like that so much.
They should have come back to it for Kingdom Hearts 3, because imagine that on modern hardware.
Oh, why do you taunt me like this? I want it. I want it really bad.
Pete Generations.
Now the effect filter that we're hearing now wasn't in Vanilla 2, wasn't it?
I think it was.
I thought that was something that was added in Final Mix.
If it was, it was. I mean, like I said, I've never had the ear for that stuff like you did, but I
Yeah.
kind of think it always was in the original. A talking chicken. This world's weird. Come, Donald.
RS Ray saying it's been altered so it's more noticeable in the HD version. Okay, so it was in Vanilla, but it wasn't as prominent.
Okay, so it's like basically
Yeah,
a
they
case
added
of it was there, but then they brought it more to the forefront with better sound mixing tech.
Yeah, basically.
They added more of a filter onto there, so it it sounds a lot more faded and stuff like that.
Wait, so if it's supposed to be a timeless river, why do they age?
Oh no, I think only when they're near the river.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like
cartoons
it's
don't
kind of
really
like
age
it's kind of
either.
like the meteorite. Yeah, the river has a degree of radiation that makes you ageless. It's like it's like Vandal Savage.
I was just about to make that comparison.
What's with you, squirts?
So do you just get dipped into it?
No, you just get close to it. You get dipped into it and you die of cancer. But
Right.
Fighting words.
you get
Unless
close
you're
enough
Vandal
to it,
Savage.
you become immortal. Yes. Too much of a good thing.
If you dip into it, you become a WebMD article.
Not so fast.
What's that for?
Well, it's to smack your face with.
Sora, this is technically aggravated assault.
You're going to jail, Sora.
Watch it.
Let's go. Do not collect $200.
They really want to emphasize how much of a joke Battle Pete is here. He's doing like no damage to you whatsoever, even with the critical mode thing.
What you bugs beef with me anyway?
And then it turns out this is why Pete hates
You
Sora.
new around here?
Yeah, I know. It's like, what if we're a demon of our own creation?
The 7th Saga, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that game?
You know, something doesn't
Have a good
feel
night, Trace.
quite right here. Are you sure you're Pete?
Can't go to jail if the law hasn't been invented.
The stuff you're about to pull, I'm not surprised.
So hit the road. I gotta go find the little runt what stole my boat.
No, I don't see Sora looking like Astro Boy, but he is based off of very early anime
Starting to
designs.
think the same thing. He hasn't even called any Heartless.
I don't like Donald.
Donald?
Sorry we attacked you like that, Captain Pete.
What if they gave Sora the fucking motor mouth thing where he says like, where he looks like he's saying a bunch of words, but then the dub is saying very little? Like how some anime would do that?
Oh yeah.
Like
No,
Steve
I would have
Rogers.
given
Goofy bothers me more because I hate his Adam's apple. Like it looks like a fucking tumor sticking out of his neck.
Sora, you should never smoke.
I don't know. When Donald looks directly at the camera,
I see the void.
Hold on, let's go to what was first person mode in KH2 again?
Select.
Was it
Select, yeah.
I think it's because he's missing so much of like the volume with his feathers, and his beak is so pronounced.
He's more of a swan than a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get duck out of that.
I get untitled goose.
Timeless Pogger.
Can we get like an old-fashioned Walt Disney version of Poggers? I would love that. If I can commission someone to make that.
Wait, no, hold on. I think you can use those sub-channel points to make Poggers all black and white. Can people do that? Yeah, please. Can somebody do that?
Black and white.
You could probably use the face Mickey uses for the hot dog song.
Have you been here before?
Like the original one, not the early 2000s one. The one where he talks about the hoochie coochie.
This is the best I can get.
Nah, you don't need a song call me Poggers. Timeless Poggers.
It's just the Poggers that goes on forever.
Yeah. No, I don't really have any thoughts on melody and memory. Roy 10,000.
Thus far, the only thing I like about it was that really sweet art of Kyrie playing a flaming violin.
It's like the art of Yoko slamming. You see what? When I think of that, I think of the artwork of Yoko Shiromura like suplexing a piano under a waterfall.
I still want to know what asshole farted in the elevator with Utada Hikaru in it. She actually tweeted that on Twitter, like, who the hell farts in an elevator with this?
Alright, which portal do we do first? Which one do I hate the most?
The fire.
The fire building. The construction site I don't like either.
Well, the fire.
Scene of the fire is the worst one.
It's not too bad. Fire is the worst one. The black hole one isn't too bad.
Yeah, let's get
the town one isn't too bad either.
Wait, hold on.
What about the one with the giant that's trying to squish you?
That's the building one.
Wait.
Well, the building one. The building one. No. The village one. The village one. You're a giant.
The village one.
Yeah.
Come on, we've got to help.
Mickey, what did you do? Why'd you set the building on fire, Mickey?
Oh, pyromaniac.
Mickey, I understand it's the 1930s, but you're not allowed to say that on television.
Well, shit.
You're calling to jail, Mickey.
Do you know where Mickey got his money from? So the houses that have a very, very low quality, he just burns them down and then rebuilds them and then sells it back for 10 times the money.
Philadelphia does that anyway. We call them our landlords here.
What you guys didn't know is that in order to become the king of Disneyland, it was a survival of the fittest.
Damn!
You fool! Oh, yeah, one hit.
God damn.
Well, to be fair, you got hit by a car.
But it wasn't even driving. It just...
You died by a parked car.
I got hit by a parked car, yeah.
How fast were you running? Was like a manhole on the other side you just fell into?
Oh, God. My one underlying fear of why I don't look at my phone in the middle of a walk.
Mickey pioneers.
You gotta get over that, dude. I look at my phone when I'm driving. Fuck out of here.
You're doing that.
You don't have to do that. I say,
Matt,
pussy.
Matt, you could Matt, you could drive into a manhole.
Like a really large, comically oversized manhole.
It's all that just becomes simple as soon as you drive into it.
Yep, this is the part I hate most about the cars.
Yep. Once you If they charge at you again, though, after this one, though, you can strike them with thunder magic.
Please
Like,
stop
now
driving.
Now you can hit them with thunder magic. If you remember to set that for a shortcut. They're not invincible when they're doing the second charge like that.
You didn't know of any magic, for sure.
Die, fire.
You don't belong in this
world. This is not fine.
What is building?
Oh, Christ.
A steaming pile of bricks.
Sora is keying the car.
Sora, come on, man. It's keyless entry. Get it right.
I must say, I can't believe that the residents managed to grab all their furniture out of a burning building.
Straight up. Beep beep.
Ah!
They got all the furniture,
My
none
ankles.
of the babies.
Ow! Now where's Mickey? Oh, there he's over there.
Mickey's being an asshole. I think we're gonna break triple digits tonight.
See Mickey with a gas canister.
Oh, Mickey, that's not water.
No, it's better.
That makes me think of oh my god, what was it? Lisa the Painful?
What was that again?
Simpsons?
Lisa the Painful.
Simpsons?
Where it's like, you accidentally light a small fire. It's like, oh, don't worry, just go ahead and get the water. You go up, grab the first bucket you see, and slowly make your way back down, and you toss it. And it's a bucket of gasoline.
Oh, God.
You actually burn all the kids.
Oh, my God. It fucking combos you, man. Jesus Christ.
I was like, this is the second worst day of my life.
This is the part you use Chicken Little. Yo, it's not a bad idea. Chicken Little is actually helpful for that little stun effect he has with it. I'm not sure if it takes the cars out of their combo attacks, at least the first charge, but it isn't a bad strategy to use.
I never thought about using summons in this fight, actually. That's a good point.
I keep forgetting about summon. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's why summon ends up being such a pain in the ass gauge for me to level up. It's like, oh yeah, I can do that.
It's more like Chicken Little isn't very useful.
My interest in summons is indicative of the actual love for the movie itself, and I don't give two shits about Chicken Little.
I mean, he's a chicken and little. What more do I need to see?
And you can't guard the car driving towards you, right?
Yeah, you
I
can.
think you can, yeah.
It's just annoying time.
It's
Is
annoying
there
the
still
time,
a
and also
Kingdom
considering
Hearts
that
game
he's
where you
invincible
portal
to his
the
charges, it would be not very smart to do that, I think. Right off jumping, I think. Try guarding. Does counter guard go off whenever you hit it with the...
No, it doesn't.
Well, even if it did, you couldn't use it.
Wow, you can eat a dick!
Ouch! Yeah, and he's like, you first, bitch.
Are we already at our next wall?
I know, it's the anti-Chrysler.
Fuck, I wish I came up with that. The cars are driving like Cole Phelps is heartless.
Are you also the building?
Yeah, I was like, I kind of forgot about the fire.
Chicken Little is decent in this game. Yeah, it does help for some decent crowd control, especially when you're on the lower levels.
I did it. I burned the building.
We didn't start the fire.
That is a song I always wanted to learn the lyrics for, but Christ, it's so fucking breakneck.
See, the problem is a lot of the time I end up confusing it with the college humor version of We Didn't Start the Flame War. Instinctively, and I hate it.
What is the worst earworm that you've ever listened to?
Oh, and like music you can't get out of your head whatsoever.
And they call him Yum Yum Hammer Paw. Whoa, whoa.
I have no idea
they
what
call
that
him
is.
Yum Yum Hammer Paw. It's a new show on Netflix. Kipo and the Imaginary. Kipo and the. It's Kipo and the. Fuck me. I'm just gonna call it Kipo. I don't remember the fucking name of the show, but it's really fucking fun to watch. But they got a character they're called Yum Yum Hammerpaw, where basically they help him up to like this really badass timber cat. And it's like the first part of that melody where it kicks in and it gets stuck in my head all fucking day. It's kind of like Green Day's Basket Case. You start hearing it and it just sticks in your fucking head.
The recent like animated version of Green Eggs and Ham, that title theme, I hate how long it got stuck in my head after hearing it one time.
John.
Do you have wisdom for him? No, you get it after this.
After this, you get it, yeah.
Not after Scene of the Fire, just after Comics River in general.
Which kind of sucks because in the world afterwards you can't really level it up because it's very little heartless.
You can only level it up in 2 worlds after this one because you can't use it in Lion King at all.
Well, the thing is about it is the trick to wisdom form is finding levels where the heartless are weak enough for you to kill them in the time frame that you have it.
Yeah.
Well, it never was. First room.
World it never was. I also use Agrabah if I want to level it up earlier than that.
See, my thing is though is that as soon as my drive gauge reaches 3, I'm transforming. Like I just want to level up the gauges as I go along. The only one I have a problem with doing that, however, is Master Form, because Master Form has a unique leveling up condition, so it doesn't pay to try that in other worlds.
I prefer to level up Limit Form first for the dodge mechanic there because it's easy to level up throughout the entire game.
Oh, that too, absolutely.
Can you go anti in
just...
Timeless River?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I don't remember that.
I wonder if you could keep. I was hoping maybe you could have kept the car in the air that long.
No, they still. I think they're still going to invincibility midair.
Oh wait, actually, yeah.
And you're on fire.
This is actually the world I use for Wisdom Form because if you go into the Black Hole Room and then you leave Timeless River and stuff like that, you preserve all of your drive gauge. So.
Correct. This is another good level for Wisdom Form, and the further up your Wisdom Form goes, the more scenes you can do without having to leave it.
Yeah.
But I also, like I said, I level up. I play with all the forms as much as I can in regular gameplay, especially once I learn about leveling them up for that purpose. That I ultimately don't need to rely on the grind as much, except for endgame when I have to do that for final form.
Final Form, I just level up throughout the entire game. Wisdom Form, I always do World That Never Was. Master Form, I do...
Land of Dragons.
No, I don't do Land of Dragons. There's a better place for it. I just can't remember where.
Master Form.
And then, Limit Form, 1,000 Heartless Battle.
Master Form
pretty
I
much
do in,
the entire thing.
Yeah.
Master Form I do in Jensen's Tower because of the Gamblers.
Yeah, the Gamblers. That's how you. That's like the fastest way to do it.
I don't bother with the Gamblers all that much, and honestly, like I said, I'd rather just, blow up shit in the Land of Dragons and get the drive warps that
Maybe
way.
I did do Land of Dragons, sorry. I think you might be right, Matt. I must have done Land of Dragons, now I'm thinking.
Yeah, because you can blow up all the you can blow up the fireworks.
That's what reminding me.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, but the Gamblers in Jensen's Tower they give you so fucking much.
Because if you win one gamble, it does it for all of the Heartless and all of the nobodies in that room, so...
And then Final Form is just, well, it never was, just
Yeah.
do the whole route. Just go for the entire world.
No, there's the balcony level, the area where you fight the Heartless that walk on. Well, they all walk on 2 feet, but
Not these cars. Oh, yeah, they do.
Beep, beep.
Beep beep, motherfucker.
Oh Christ! I hate fucking fidgeting through my menus.
Yeah, the thing about one good thing about Chicken Little is he's a quick shot magnet whenever he whistles, and then it causes everything to go near him like that, which also stuns them pretty well too. Oh, you went for the limit gauge, baby.
I can't remember the last time I went for Chicken Little.
Ooh, that might have been a misfire, bro.
Oh no, I hit things. It's just that.
you limit is always used to actually always be used at the end of the flop drive.
Wow, man.
Especially at
This thing
such a
just
low
fucking
level.
Eat through everything. Holy shit.
Gave you the 1-2.
Yeah, basically.
Fire!
I hate Mario Maker videos so much.
What do you mean?
Because they eventually get to like a level that uses the Super Mario Brothers 3 athletic theme.
Okay.
And then I start humming a Grande out.
Can't stop the Phelps, Johnny.
And I never forget of the Persona 4 song Affection. Ever since my brain made a little comparison that the like bridge of the song, it like does like ba-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. And like all I think of is our house in the middle of our street. And like that wasn't a comment, that wasn't anything anyone ever brought up. My brain just made that connection. I was like, oh no, I can't unhear it.
God damn it, Pat. Why'd you ruin Affection for me?
It doesn't beat the one time my friend almost ruined Smells Like Teen Spirits by turning the lyrics into Smells Like Mashed Potatoes.
Because I'm cursed with knowledge.
What? Well, now I know what you guys are feeling. Might want to put out those flames, bro.
God damn it,
Smash all
man.
your plates.
Like, all right.
Bend all your forks. Light.
Cars hit hard.
Good.
When do you get Reflect?
Later.
Port Royal? Not Port Royal.
Reflect is...
I don't remember.
We're around that Port Royal Agrabah kind of time.
Hang on, I'll look it up.
I...
Reflect.
This is why we never got a Cars World.
After defeating Pete in Timeless River.
Oh, fuck.
That makes sense, actually, because he uses Reflect.
So Sora just learns it like he's Mega Man or something?
Yeah.
In a way, yeah. Look at it that way. Somebody in chat was asking me about the Twitch archives. I'll get to that when I can. Again, my schedule is kind of all over the place, and Twitch archives are kind of like a priority for me.
So when are you gonna start doing Beat Saber streams?
I don't know.
When's that SGB meeting up again? Eventually.
At some point or another. Again, I'm not thinking about that right now.
When we can leave the house.
And since we're on the middle of a fucking second COVID spike.
Yeah, this is the second wave people kept talking about.
Yeah, it's
usually how viruses.
We're getting it. We're getting it here too. It's
Texas is getting fucked. Oh, dude, the lock-on system is really fucking you right now, dude.
In fact, I haven't checked what today's cases is.
So, wait. But what if SGB got a VR sponsorship? Or we just have
Then
SGB
Elliot could do that on
VR?
his personal Twitch page, yes.
Yeah, Elliot's the VR guy of us all, I think.
No, I mean like VR headsets for all three.
Europe gets the second wave. America just gets first wave continued. Thanks for reminding me, bud.
Hey, you're not wrong.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to be rude.
No, I mean, but is it rude to point out facts?
It is. I feel like it is when it's kind of like human suffering, which I'm not a part of. I don't want to sound like human suffering. Glad I don't have that. It's kind of rude, isn't it?
The U.S. deserves it. What are you talking about?
I mean,
going to hell in a handbasket.
No, the U.S. No, we fucking don't. It's our leaders who fuck the response on average and screw the rest of us over.
Just make a cat in November, please. I'm just so sick of everything, hearing it. Everything.
I'm not looking
It won't
forward
go
to
away,
November.
but at least it'll be
Here's the
better.
thing. And this is the only time I'm gonna get like overly political on this because I tend not to make it a habit.
What, the YouTube channel?
Well, no, just in general. Just talking like politics in general. I'm not looking forward to November regardless of what happens because even if for some reason, like if a miracle does occur and he actually gets voted out like that, it's not gonna be a peaceful transition of power.
No.
Like, it's just going to incite a lot of other stupid fucking shit. And that's what I'm not looking forward to. Like, I'm not looking forward to the build-up. I'm not looking forward to the aftermath, no matter what happens. And that's like, that's kind of the fucked up thing we live in right now. It's just like, it don't matter what happens. Win, lose, it's going to get really fucking ugly.
Oh, yeah.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm also the view that one side's going to be uglier than the other.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, if he wins, things don't change. If he loses, there will be a recount.
Yeah, you know Trump's not leaving easily.
Probably should move on from there, shouldn't we? Yeah. It's Chicken Little. Has everyone watched that?
But to cap it, to I guess end it out, it's the forehead meme. You can't have a second wave if the first one doesn't end.
We're just continuing the Mexican wave.
Oh, is Chicken Little just magnet?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Wow. Well, okay, Chicken Little. I'm still not gonna watch your movie, but you know, thanks for the help.
we did it. The sky is not falling.
Hey.
The Mickey lights another fire.
No, I just thought about it. Chicken Little is just the Disney version of cancel culture. I just thought about that.
Fail at everything. And what's more, you foolishly thought you
you
could
finally
take
be
my
seen from the
place
fire. Nice.
while I was away. Well, as of now, you're
By the way, this cutscene is
Mark
hilarious
my
when you
words,
take
there'll
it
be no
out of
place
this
for you when our
camera.
time comes.
Out of camera?
When like you go out about bounds with this cutscene to kind of thing because like Pete's arms are just like elongated when he grabs the door.
He's got doodle arms. I thought Pete was gonna have like some sort of redemption arc for some reason.
Why Pete?
Because this game
Oh,
goes out of
the abuse, yeah.
Yeah, because this game goes out of its way to show that Pete wasn't a bad guy. Wasn't all that bad like in this game, and given that Melissa treats him like utter shit, like I thought that's what they were going to.
You expected Pete to at least backstab her, but
yeah, but they
he
don't
doesn't
really,
have
yeah, he doesn't really have a. Yeah, Pete doesn't really have a fulfilling arc. Now that I think about it.
He doesn't have a spine.
Yeah, that's true too.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's kind of at the end when he helps defend, takes down the Heartless from Maleficent.
Pete doesn't get a redemption arc, but fucking Xehanort does.
That was a colossal mistake. Wait, Xehanort doesn't get a redemption arc. Xehanort gets an excuse and it fucking fails.
Pete ruined the ice cream festival. That's a crime unforgivable to men.
Yeah, Minnie banished
They're
him to
the
the
only
world.
possessed a teenager. It's fine.
Minnie banished him, and Mickey gets all the credit in this game about it.
Yeah, seriously. Like I was like, okay, he ruined an ice cream festival. Banishing him to the place between dimensions is a bit much, don't you think, Minnie?
There is no ice cream
it's
festival.
the
The integrity of it all, Matt. The integrity. If we can't trust trusty votes in the ice cream festival, then who can we trust?
I hate hammer frames.
Hammer time.
Blam.
Xehanort
Those
murders
shockwaves are
millions.
fucking huge.
Xehanort murders millions, and he gets away with it because at the very end of the franchise, he just says, "Yeah, you're right, fam."
That was so half-assed, wasn't it?
He really was.
Wow, these guys. Jesus Christ.
so much damage. Oh my god.
The 2 shots, man. 2 shots.
Now that's a lot of damage.
What are they building?
Yeah, the hammer, like I said, the hammer frames are that nasty even in like the lower difficulties. It's just only because their range is so big when they do their ground pound.
Probably just hold it out for the reaction, man.
I don't think they have one.
In this place there is. You can jump.
I'm
bouncing on the thing, yeah.
I'm talking about the monsters themselves.
There you go.
Yeah, just pause the game before you retry again.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Oh, if only I can get them in the bomb chain reaction, but that would probably help loads.
Because if you can close your eyes and do it, you'll be fine.
Damn.
It's a construction.
Ow! Christ! Wow, that is like there's no telegraph for that attack. Holy shit!
What their somersault attack?
Yeah, they're flipped.
Yeah, they don't do anything like that. They just straight up bonk you in the head like a giant fucking hammer.
Bonk.
I mean, to be fair,
they are hammers. What are you
they're
gonna
hammers.
do?
Yeah, I was like, you ever had a hammer thrown at you?
Oh, that's a reference someone's gonna get. That's it. I'm throwing hammers.
the deep cut. This sucks. You just turn around and the first thing you see is a somersaulting hammer, man. God.
Yes, Part 1048, that is what the reference is.
Oh, thanks, Donald. Christ.
Double cure.
Yeah, double cure. Wow, that's a lot of enemies I'm not hitting in midair.
Yeah, the heal zero does nothing. Someone said Valor.
I have little to no defense.
You don't need defense.
I'll save it for the. I'll save it for the third wave. Because right now it's just the number of enemies that just fucking pile on me, and the fact that I can only get hit once.
So you can say that you've been hammered?
Say what? No, I legit didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
So you can say that you've been hammered?
Oh, yeah, maybe multiple times. No, so was Young T on the journey, so.
Does age really mean anything if you're a time traveler?
Okay. Easy there, creep.
Because doesn't he change his age when he time travels sometimes?
Oh,
who, Sora?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, he's always.
The,
it's always blah, 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 I don't know, 14, 15. I mean, he looks younger in Dream Drop. Like he goes in Dream Drop, he goes back to his KH1 look, and that's a plot. That's something you can explain the way I think it is anyway.
Yeah.
Not well.
But that's what I mean.
It is, but not well.
I don't understand why they bothered like slightly de-aging him for Dream Drop, just because they use his Kingdom Hearts 2 model in the game like, before the game starts.
Probably because 3DS couldn't handle it in gameplay.
Cause of death?
Really?
Well, it could barely handle the game, and normally, like Traverse Town Part 3, like the game lags whenever you're in combat. At least with cutscenes, you can control what's in
the regular DS.
Like, you notice how in, like, you never see the Cage 2 model unless you're in the Yen's Tower, which is like a closed-off space with nothing in it.
Well, like a lower poly model, basically?
It's probably low poly too.
So I can understand using a low poly model, but you can still use the Cage 2 design.
I don't know, I'm gonna guess I just thought that the Cage 1 design it's less detailed, so it's probably easier to convert to
most likely,
playable.
yeah.
Now, for Memory and Melodies, I don't know.
Yeah, because that game's also coming to Switch too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know why you can use the Cage 2 models. Hey, I could probably use a Cage 3 model as well, just downgrade that. I mean, the gameplay is just a proven game.
I just feel bad for anyone who has a Switch and wants to get into the Kingdom Hearts series after playing that game.
How do you like that?
I'm still surprised 1.5, 2.5 ain't on Switch yet. I thought they would have done that by now.
Nope.
Yeah, I feel that's easy money.
Hey, look!
Hell, they could probably get away with selling them separately again, just saying that the Switch cartridge can't hold all the data.
Yeah.
People hate it, but they could do it.
We love LA Noire. Our favorite thing about LA Noire was the fact that the entire thing wasn't on the whole cartridge.
And Mega Man X collection.
Okay,
Treasure Planet. Oh, no, I didn't know Treasure Planet was going to be in Dream Drop Distance. I'm like one of maybe 7 people in the whole fucking world, like me and my 6 sock puppeted accounts, something like that.
Matt,
so
you're my brother. I love that movie too. Thank you. Someone agrees.
I never watched it.
I need to rewatch it. It's been years since I've watched it.
I actually think it's fantastic.
For some reason, when I think of Treasure Planet, I also always think of Titan AE for some fucking reason. Because I think
they released around the same time.
I think they came around the same time. Yeah.
I mean, it has problems. Like there's one character that they didn't need to put in, but they put him because he's in the book. But it's still a great movie.
Well, I have to get going, so I'll see you guys later.
All right, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Have a good night, man.
Was that camera in the middle of Pete's chest?
Oh, dude, you should see. If you ever have a chance, look at the I think it's Boundary Break did a video on it.
Yeah, Pat was talking about this earlier.
Yeah, those hands on the door. It's.
I did see that too. Yeah.
The town shrunk. Or do you think maybe we got bigger? Hey, look at the toy cannon.
A Treasure Planet world should have replaced the Caribbean world from Kingdom Hearts story. They sort of mocked Treasure. I want to say mock, but loose homage, I guess, for lack of a better term. They gave that in Kingdom Hearts 3. Whenever you found those giant gold planets, they gave you a whole bunch of shit when you fixed them all.
Yeah. The mighty Goggalore. This is our Psychonauts reference.
I feel like at this point they'd probably do Star Wars before they do Treasure Planet now.
Yeah.
Since they've got Wars now, and
I think Treasure Planet at this point is gone with the wind because.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the problem with Treasure Planet? Did it not do well, like financially? Was it just kind of a?
I don't think it did.
It killed Disney's animation department.
Oh Christ!
Well, like, critically, it do pretty well, but commercially, it bombed.
I always hate it whenever something like that happens. Like it really gets good reviews and nobody has the time or the money to see it, and it just bombs for that reason. And I always hate when whenever that happens. Like that always makes me feel badly.
Because then they didn't do an animation film till Princess and the Frog, and that also bombed. Not as badly, I don't think, but it still didn't do too well.
Yeah. Well, you just ran into the issue of people not wanting to watch 2D animated movies.
Basically, Spider-Verse. Yeah. Well, except
Spider-Verse. Spider-Verse just combines the two mediums, basically.
Yeah.
Probably the
best damn, that caused too much mayhem.
Oh shit, the people are dying.
somebody should do something.
Though I don't think they'll do Star Wars for the.
Hyro already did the Burning Firehouse.
I reckon, unless there's some sort of like financial or legal decision they can't do it, I feel like the Square Enix team would probably want to do Star Wars. They'd probably ask for Star Wars before they ask for Treasure Planet.
The reason why I say I don't think they'll do Star Wars is because I think they'll do either Pixar or more Marvel stuff.
There's a part of me that feels they'll do Marvel before they do Star Wars.
Because they've already started doing a Marvel property with Big Hero 6.
That's true. There's a bit of weirdness behind that one though, because that was made by Disney using a stuff like you consider this Disney and Marvel entities separate. It was technically a Disney movie using a Marvel IP.
Yeah.
So
it's still Marvel.
I do think they do Marvel. I don't know how they do it. They probably do Avengers, I guess.
I feel they'll find some way to do it. Because that's a lot of marketing potential.
New Avengers.
There's a lot of marketing potential in that.
Fantastic Four world.
That would be my first pick, but someone would like it.
It's also if they would do the movie or they do the comic based off the comic books, what would they do?
Well, Fantastic Four.
With Fantastic Four, we avoid all those problems.
Exactly. Because aren't they working on a Fantastic Four movie right now?
Are they?
Are they?
Because I know most of the actors, their contracts are running out right now.
Are the contracts even ticking, though, given everything that's happening?
Depends if there was a clause in them or not.
In case of global pandemic.
Hey, man, I mean, some contracts are, you know, they have that act of God clause.
Well, they can have something like, if an external factor halts production by a certain amount of time, your contract extended by that certain amount of time. I don't know, like, if there isn't a clause like that, I can tell you right now, the actors will be fighting tooth and nail to get a new contract that extends it.
Well, John,
and Disney will do the opposite. So, there's a whole bunch of crap like that. It's going to be interesting to see over the next year or two.
So, you mentioned the whole random acts of God, and I remember like reading some internal articles about like what we cover for free, for like damage claims with DirecTV, and it's like storms, floods, lightning, and random acts of God. Like, wait, what?
How do you define a
So if your house gets destroyed by a random locust, that's covered.
What time? 7:50. Okay, it's close to 8 o'clock actually, so we're probably gonna call it.
So if a guy named God destroys a house, they're covered.
Yeah.
That is technically an act of God. I mean, they probably have something else in the closet to cover that loophole, but
you don't know that. I'm making use of it.
Fuck, man. I lost fuck. Oh shit.
God came into my house and took the batteries out of the remote. That's a act of God. I need insurance.
Random act of God is basically random acts no one can really predict. Like say a car crashes into a wheel flying into your house and destroys your cable system or whatever. Yeah, but why would God ever do that to you? That sounds kind of cruel.
See that guy, Jason? I'm gonna ruin his day.
See Jason? Yeah. Fuck Jason.
Jason's a jerk.
God is a prankster.
Random act of Todd.
All the money from the donation pan at church. He's going to hell. This is the most I've seen Chicken Little in this game.
And I keep getting drive orb, so it keeps him on the field.
A church
I mean, he doesn't
steeple
deserve
on your
it.
house ruining your cable.
Still not gonna stop, but he doesn't deserve it.
Chicken Little screen time.
That was weird.
Yak. Waka waka waka.
Oh, but
Look, Sora, over there.
so are you calling it now, or you do the last one?
Shit, what was it? You know what? Okay, yeah, you know what? Since I don't want to leave you guys hanging, let's do the last one.
It was
Unless
the
I die.
strangest thing.
It's the house, right? So we got the
Thinking of a way we can use
small
it
area
to
with the
our
black hole.
advantage.
Okay.
And then John gets crushed on
Perhaps I can
stream
give
by a
you
steeple.
One more chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, thank you. You can count on me. So what do I do?
Patience, my dear. What have we here? Well, if it isn't the cornerstone of light.
I never seen the Jungle Book remake.
I haven't
Now
either.
we can take the castle.
God, I can't remember last time I watched
Yes,
Jungle
We have
Book.
to proceed with the utmost of care.
Pete has a GoPro. Filming this for his live stream. Friendship with Donald and Goofy ended. Now Chicken Little is my best friend.
Chicken Little, the best Disney movie.
Never watched it. And I'm still not going to. Just no interest. There's a lot of Disney stuff, like, past 2001 that I just haven't watched because I just have no interest in it. Like, some exceptions being... Like, Pixar stuff I'll keep up with to a point. And I watched Frozen because everybody else watched Frozen. I needed to see what the hell the big deal was.
You just told him to let it go.
And I think that's it. No, Lilo and Stitch I did watch. But Lilo and Stitch, that was like a... Lilo and Stitch was what? Because Lilo and Stitch I did see in theaters, and I did have the DVD.
It also had a short-lived animated. It also had an animated series as well.
I never watched the animated series though. Then I rarely watched any of the animated series of the Renaissance films. I hear Aladdin was great.
Aladdin was great.
I hear
would
Aladdin
kill
was
to see
great.
more.
I did not watch Hercules though.
Neither did I. But when it comes to Aladdin, and I swear I kind of wish Nomura would dip into that vault for some ideas because I would love to see Motion Wrath in a Kingdom Hearts game.
Now, Lilo and Stitch did have a crossover with American Dragon Jake Long and the Proud Family and Recess. Kim Possible. So I don't know why Lilo and Stitch got so many crossovers.
Way to go, Chicken Little. First try.
Man, I'm not so useless now, huh, Sar? Oh, yeah, you are.
Hey, yeah, thank you, someone I don't know.
It was Shaq, right? That was in Lilo and Stitch?
Shaq?
Shaq?
I think.
Listen well.
Who?
On the other side of this portal, they're about to be
As himself.
on that
As
wretched
himself?
castle.
No.
But until then,
I don't.
It was some
that
celebrity, I
precious
can't remember who.
cornerstone of light lies unguarded, with all of its power still contained.
The cornerstone of light?
Yes, that cursed sphere is
Where's the
very
DuckTales
thing that
world?
prevents us from entering
I remember
the
Shaq in
castle.
Static Shock. Best episode ever. Shaq was in Static Shock.
Done?
Yes, he was.
Go
What was the
then.
context? What was just like? Was you just
Prove
Shaquille
your
O'Neal?
word.
Like it was just
Yeah.
And
still
don't
same person?
dare to fail
You
me
start.
again.
Oh my God! How the fuck did that episode go? He had like a team of 4 other basketball players
Okay.
who all became superheroes or had some sort of superpowers or some shit. It's balls to the walls nuts, but it was also a great episode.
Again. Let's see.
It's like the prequel to Shaq Fu.
I just gotta smash that corner.
Yeah, except you know you can actually hold your head high and say, "I enjoyed that."
But first, I gotta go get my old boat back.
The Weekenders World. That was more of a slice of life cartoon that really wouldn't cut well to Kingdom Hearts. And there was no overarching antagonist other than maybe like a dipshit teen or two. But Weekenders wouldn't really sit for Kingdom Hearts.
I don't think
Recess, however, would be great for a minigame world.
Weekenders was that Disney?
That was Disney.
Okay, that's probably why I didn't hear it. I didn't watch it.
A very underrated cartoon as well.
So I've heard. Recess I've heard more of. I didn't watch Recess. Again, Disney cartoons I didn't watch a whole bunch of growing up. I was more about Fox, WB, Nickelodeon, and Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I think these were a bit before my time.
Fun trivia. I confess this to my shame. My favorite voice actress, Gray. She voices Laura on The Weekenders, and that is one role I can never fucking process. Like, I shit you not, when I met her at the Keystone Comic-Con, I found out she voiced Laura from The Weekenders. I told her right to her face I did not believe you. She then puts the Lord voice on right in front of me, and I look at her again and I say, no, I don't believe it.
Stop manipulating me. Okay, I gotta dismiss you, Chicken Little, if that is your real name. All right, guys.
Someone said Gargoyles World. That's just New York.
It's just the Big Hero 6 world again. Well, that's San Francisco, though. I'm sorry, San Francisco. San Francisco, yeah. Christ, what's an unimaginative name? It's the combination of San Francisco and Tokyo. What do we call it? San Francisco. Jesus Christ, Jim. Get him out of here.
Well, it's a castle in Transylvania. What do you call the game?
I'm not saying that's any better. but still. Alright, we're calling it a wrap for this one, folks. Thanks again for joining me tonight in this extra thick session of Kingdom Hearts 2 Level 1 Critical. What is the death count at now? What is it up to now? I know we broke triple digits tonight. I think it's 100 and something? 101 Dalmatians?
Oh yeah, Code Geass. United States of Japan.
117.
Alright, 117. 117 deaths. We're getting there. I think, God, does anybody remember the total death count for Kingdom Hearts 1? I know that's way back, but...
You got a little under 300, if I remember correctly.
I don't know, because we're climbing those numbers. Like, we really are. Like, we just might break 358. Almost 306 is way past full.
Well, remember, you gotta go through all these worlds twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we could very much well hit that number. You know? As long as I keep playing like a dipshit, I think it's possible. Anyway, guys, let's find someone to raid. See if anybody knows. No, let's raid a small channel. Let me check my see if anybody else is playing Kingdom Hearts.
So is Kingdom Hearts the story so far a separate game title on Twitch?
No, it's just a collection of every game.
Okay.
Except I think 3. No, it does include 3. Sorry.
Let's see. Let us raid.
Feel the Pete.
No, no. Let us raid this one, Bubble Raptor. Yeah, there's no alright that one.
Man, if only we could raid T-Pain. I still don't know why he streams of all.
I don't know what the hell the raid hashtag will be. You guys could do like filler hornets. That's a little too specific, but I don't know. You guys do whatever you want. Send Bubble Raptor my love, and I will see you guys for the Smash Ultimate tournament on Saturday.
Timeless power.
I forgot about that. All right, guys. Have a good night. Catch you next time. Stay safe, please. Wash your hands.